to be fair, I didn't make it. I was just like 2 hours late.
We were all like concerned about you.
Yeah.
Is he dead? Did you get a ride from your roommate?
Yeah, I had to get a ride. Because Greg was supposed to give me a ride. It was a 1 p.m. session. No, it was an 11 a.m. session. That's why
I was like...
It was an 11 a.m. session. I foolishly stayed up till like 7 a.m. I woke up...
No, not base.
I woke up at like 12:30.
No.
Like, I read texts, I got like 10 texts around like saying, hey, are you here? If you're not, I'm leaving. You better come out or I'm leaving. And I see the chat going up, Robert, where are you? I'm like, shit.
I'm like, yeah, I was done waiting for him after like 10 minutes.
You guys sleep better than that, kiddo.
I'm gonna sleep. Minecraft is fun, okay?
Yeah, it could be fun in the morning.
Why is everyone having like a Minecraft rejuvenation?
Minecraft never left.
Exactly.
I never really had Minecraft.
I downloaded a bunch of mods.
Yeah, Cole gets mods and tell them what to do.
Actually, I have a quest book that teaches me how to play mods.
That's kind of fun, like, seeing you advance up the texture. Have you been like... Okay, I'm not going to...
No. What? No, fuck you. Different.
I don't claim it was the number 2. Watch it really, guys. The guys, okay.
No, there's like technology and shit. I have a crafting table, and there's a computer that can store like 20,000 blocks.
Wow.
In one spot, so I don't have to like run around to test and shit.
Wow, how does that make sense? Computers can't store physical objects.
Well, they're made up of physical objects, so in a way...
Fuck you. Stop.
That's actually false, because you can play Pokemon on the computer.
Ooh. Now both of you are just wrong. Me and Gabe have proven our superiority once again.
Actually, computers are real, because I can't see what happens inside of them.
Also, computers are real because they're all just numbers in this big simulation that we live in. All ones and zeros, baby.
People blaming the Matrix and maybe canceled.
Yeah.
Me, I'm a 1. Cole over there, he's a 0.
I think he is.
The background?
Yes.
That's just the background that came with the phone.
You don't change?
Cole's basic.
Cole never changes.
Fuck you.
You should change that to Skyrim.
I used to have a
I
Skyrim.
know.
No, I don't
You really have to pull up.
I have the most base wallpaper, obviously. Treasure Planet, of course.
All my
fuck,
Okay,
of course.
Henry gave it like 1.5 stars on Letterboxd.
Really?
Yeah, I was about to beat his ass.
I've never
About to beat this man.
I commented and I was like, okay, Kenna, listen. Amelia's a baddie, and the music slaps.
No, I have
They got treasure, they got a plan. That's all I need.
I know my old background used to be AI art that was themed off of Alistair.
My phone backgrounds are...
We watched it 3 days ago, 4 days ago. The story's not the best in my opinion either.
1.5 vacation pictures, 1.5 DVD thumbnails. He watched this 4 days ago?
Yes.
And he rated it 4... Who writes movie reviews?
Okay, I have some really long ones, but most of them are just like, damn, he's thick, or like something like that.
Because, okay.
I'm just having a 5-star.
Writing movie reviews because you enjoy the process of analyzing movies.
Yeah.
I would never write a movie review with the motivation of having people actually read it because I don't think my thoughts are that valuable.
No, I wrote my critical review of Akira.
I need to watch Akira still. I mean, Akira. Yeah, gotta say it like weird.
I can't believe he doesn't like Treasure Planet. That is like my favorite movie from my childhood.
Your opinions.
I said that I don't think my...
I've never seen Treasure Planet.
Honestly, I will give this shit.
I've also never seen Princess Bride, so...
I mean...
Princess Bride is like, you're gonna have to watch it. Like,
yeah, that's what everyone tells me, so I refuse to watch it.
Yeah, everybody says that about the 15 other movies I've never seen, too. Like all the Harry Potter movies.
no, there's a...
I haven't seen her.
Okay, was it worth it before J.K. Rowling outed herself as a terrible person?
Every scene I've seen from Harry Potter has made me go, why do so many people like this?
Well, like, I read it,
Harry just looks so chokeable.
and I was a fan.
By the neck,
But I was a fan because I was expected to be, because of my social group.
Oh,
Not because I really enjoyed it, but it was like...
You kind of strike me as like the middle school Harry Potter thing.
But I wasn't really a fan. I read it because I got sick. I think in like 8th grade I read all of them because I was really sick for like a week, so I was like...
Holy shit.
My sister bought all the 8 books.
Week? That's like the
I
time
was stuck in bed.
That's like the time we would have of home stuck in 1 week.
Yeah.
That's
Anyway.
part of why I couldn't get into Harry Potter was everybody like hyping it up so much, and I finally took the time to watch like the first 2 or 3 movies, and I was like, this is bullshit. Maybe the books are better, and I read the first 2 books and was like, no, it's still ass.
I've only seen clips from the movies. I've read all the books though. I don't remember them, but
I did not get to read them because my mother thought they were satanic.
Wait, your mom did? For real?
Where it's at.
My Catholic mom was like, yeah, sure, I love Harry Potter.
My Catholic mother is obsessed with Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Why? Okay. Okay.
if my dad
I
was
like the golden compass.
if my dad was such a huge fucking nerd, my mom would have called everything I like satanic for sure.
Golden compass.
I tried to watch the HBO series based off the Golden Compass. I couldn't do it.
What? It was so hard.
I thought it was
Is the
so...
Golden Compass a thing with like a polar bear?
Yeah.
Okay. I have no idea what it's about. All I had was the visual of a polar bear.
Okay. And maybe it's because I didn't read the books. I thought it was so unnecessarily melodramatic and terrible things happened one after another for what I saw as narratively terrible reasons.
Okay. Fuck, I had all 3 books in one big book. I have no idea where the fuck it went, and I'm really upset about it.
That's okay. I only listen to audio.
Dude, yeah, it's such a good book. I've read that book like 5
Are the books better than the series? I thought the series was pretty meh.
Watching the TV show after like having read the books constantly, I was like, holy shit, that was in the book.
Okay, so you're like
You're the bad chess guy.
Yeah, you're the guy.
I love Marvel.
You're one half of the Wojak movie. Okay, pretend that you've never read the books before, and if you watched the series, would you have thought that it was
Objectively
better than
good.
mediocre?
Yeah. No, I thought it was a good show. I think, and it did the books justice, I think. For like, because there's that movie that came out in like 2012-ish. That was kind of garbage. Still liked it because it was based on the books. Objectively garbage movie.
Well, I watched the series because my dad said it was good. But I've started to learn that my dad has like not always the best taste. Okay.
Go ahead.
He thinks that Attack on Titan is better than Full Metal Alchemist. And I cannot...
Is your dad a weeb?
He watches the anime, yeah.
My parents will watch whatever is popular, regardless of like the age range and demographic it's aimed towards. So they started watching Euphoria. They got to the first episode and were like, this isn't appropriate. So there's like sex scenes and shit.
I thought that my dad watching Way of the House Husband and laughing every 30 seconds was cringe. That is way worse.
What?
I respect it.
But I need to find it exactly how they phrased it, because they talked about it in the family group chat. I can't remember, because somebody was like asking for...
that my whole family just likes to coexist in the same room to do separate things, but my dad has command over the TV, so he blares TV shows as loud as possible and then like cackles like a witch.
Does he watch sub or dub?
He is a dub.
My cousin has gotten his dad to watch Vox Machina with him.
I'm going to watch the Friday episode! Don't say anything or I will kill you.
I can say something right if you don't do everything I want.
I will watch this tonight. Yes, I do. Yeah, they come out every Friday.
So, 7
7
through 9 are out?
So this is my
I was
honest
watching those
boomer
first, like,
parent reaction to
probably
Euphoria. Mom and I watched
We
one
should watch
episode
it
of
together.
Euphoria.
Okay.
We're moving back to the country now.
Sure.
I do not recommend Euphoria unless you're a parenting nightmare.
Parents who don't look into what the material is.
They literally just recently I was watching, I don't even know what's popular, because I don't watch what's like Question or whatever.
YouTube like 9 cents at a time.
Yeah.
And watch actual TV the other day.
Yep.
Try that again.
Thank you.
I've been into watching movies
Significantly
too.
better.
Just because my short attention span, I can do the 2 hours, but I cannot commit to a season.
Netflix thinks they will stop me with their password sharing policies, but I will simply bother my parents until they tell me the verification email they get.
The instant that came out, my dad instantly texted the family, who watches Netflix still?
I don't don't watch Netflix, so I was like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, me too.
I only watch it when
I watch
series comes out.
JoJo's on there, but I can watch that somewhere else.
Part 9?
It is so
I'll watch
everything.
Vinland Saga on
It has
Netflix
a
right
lot
now.
of neat documentaries that I put on the background when I'm doing.
Watch Elden Ring more videos, do the same thing.
Disney Plus has a lot of good documentaries too, though.
Really?
I don't.
Yeah, well, because they have like all the I
in the
think it's Nat
background?
Geo, like.
The only show I care about right now is Vinland Saga.
My go-to background video.
I started watching it.
I watched the video as
YouTube
there we go.
There was a
If you want to do
scene in the second
you have to watch
season where he's
Jacob
having like a PTSD nightmare,
What's
and
he
it
do?
is a scene
He
from
just
the
made
first
one-
one,
he's like
but
this
instead of it being all the people
topic,
that he's mowing down, it's
like
like
different
demonic
games or
faces
movies
and
and
like
whole-
everything's on
They make
fire,
like a
and
thesis
but
about
it follows
a running
his
scene.
eyes
So what he did is
the same route.
Like
Like
one
if you
on
put them
over the
side by
lasers.
side, it's the same scene.
and how they
From
represent
the first time and then like this horrible
endless march of war and how weapons drive war and not the other way around.
It's so
And his
bad.
examples were like Akira and like Gears of War. He did one on like he just like stuff on he did one on like the Jewish history of the Golem.
I actually read a bunch about that for my class last year, but I realized recently that I have watched 36 hours of content about Nickelodeon sitcoms in Quentin reviews.
Quentin reviews.
But yes, I've watched approximately 14 hours of iCarly video essay, 14 hours of Victorious video essay, and about 7 hours of Stan and Cat video essay.
If you don't know the extended version of the iCarly intro song, get out of my face.
Oh, did you guys hear what happened to Shaperless Productions?
Terrible.
Yeah.
What did happen?
He got in a car crash and 2 of his friends died.
One of them was his brother.
Yeah.
Terrible.
He lived, but was in critical condition for a while.
Not terrible because I didn't get to make videos. Terrible because
Right.
actually he was
I don't know how
Yeah.
many video games you play, but Genji does video
No!
essays
Yeah!
on video games. He just released the Dead Space one, and I watched it.
It's good.
Is this the guy who got you into Chrono Triggers? Or
No.
The Exploring series.
That's the Exploring series, who
Okay.
I fucking
Wait.
love with a passion.
Are you
I've been watching.
Are you bad testing about someone who makes video game video essays?
Am I what?
Never mind. Whatever.
I didn't hear the word. It's are you blank about video game essays?
Are you freaking out?
Oh, I just really like it, and I like it.
I thought you were trying to pitch it as like a super unique concept.
I've pulled up his page of I like his shit.
Okay, you're like, he makes video game essays, and you phrase it in a way that's
How do you say
and I was
that?
gonna laugh at you.
I was just trying to tell Ren what it was, since he knew who I was talking about.
His
I've heard white people say that wrong.
Oh, yeah.
sometimes.
Well, how do they say it?
Just like weird, like crab rangoon. Stuff like
Crab
that.
Rangoon?
Yeah.
Crab Rangoons are fucking top tier food. I don't care what you say.
I'm not a huge fan.
You're gay.
Whoa! I'm liking crab rangoon makes me straight.
Hey, you can only be one, bisexual or like crab rangoon.
Those are the two genders.
There's no hesitation to that either. I was just like,
You
huge
either
fan, gay.
like crab rangoon or you are white. You either like crab rangoon or you are
Wrong.
queer.
The fuck is that? Mountain Dew amp?
Yeah,
Kind of cursed, to be honest.
Never heard.
It looks like
But I craved it.
I thought it was Serum Mist.
it's their energy
It's
drink.
stronger than the Kickstart, because the Kickstart's just like,
The Kickstarter doesn't even have like any caffeine in it.
it has some caffeine, but I think it's more than the soda, but
The
like,
orange one tastes good.
yeah, it's got a lot of caffeine, but.
They had a Mountain Dew G Fuel, and it had this like neat little fucking tab on top.
I know an actual pagan.
An actual pagan.
Yeah.
My roommate that was crazy that I moved out with was one, and several people tried to convince me she was crazy because I got sick around the time she started hating me. And they were like, oh my gosh, has she been disappearing into her room, lighting incense? And then I had like this crystal bitches handing me like, here, use this to burn her off. And I'm
Is she on
like,
which TikTok?
I can't believe these people are real.
yeah.
And like you see them at Walmart. It's just like crazy.
There's a Christian rapper who, when he was on tour, had a bunch of women come up to his van and like they were like throwing like crystals at him and like yelling out hexes and shit and trying to curse him, and he just was like sitting in his van like, what the hell is going on?
Damn, this is crazy.
Okay, I have one last thing to say, and then we can actually play the game, and that is, how come witches are always like girls? Like, how come I don't see any men witches?
Because they're wizards. Or warlocks.
No, but you don't see men like casting
super
blood
into
spells.
it.
Casting blood spells.
Shut up! Don't move those! I was gonna say this was an average core roll, because I thought you had 2 natural ones there.
Oh yeah, Brian and I were playing these dice.
Wow, you guys fucked me.
Anyway, how come I don't ever see men in the rooms with crystals casting spells?
Who knows?
Dude,
All I know is I know a lot of bitches that tarot cards are legit.
Yeah.
Okay, they're kind of fun.
Here.
Oh, I believe them to be fun. Okay, we can fuck around and think it's entertaining, sure. But if you're to the point where you know I'm evaluating because your tarot card reading says that I'm like, you know...
Yeah, sorry, you're a Pisces.
You roll on that, I can go fuck myself.
Yeah, I'm not you, bitch. I don't follow by some rules.
I rolled 2 13, 2 18.
One of my friends in high school,
14,
I remember she it was just like, every straight man has lied about caring about his sign. Fuck a
It's like this meme I've seen where it's like this guy, he's like desperate for pussy voice. What does this crystal do?
Okay. Last thing I'll say.
Every straight man believing in astrology for one night.
I think the stars have aligned for us to get some action.
Hey!
I think my opinions on the Legend of Vox Machina Season 1 were, I think it's good if you like Critical Role or D&D as a whole. I think Legend of Vox Machina Season 2 is just an overall good show, whether you know of D&D or not.
Interesting, because my opinion so far is the opposite. Anyway.
I'm gonna go grab a drink and then...
The minute I say let's start, someone decides to do something else.
Yes, sir.
Absolute disappointment.
You haven't asked yet if anybody has any final quips or qualms.
I want to go into your room and fuck your wife.
Any more tisms?
Yeah.
Tisms. Still telling you what, I am a tism.
You are to the club.
Everything I say is a tism.
Welcome to the club, buddy.
Brad, I met that. All
He who is without tism may cast the and no one throws anything.
I used to think I was edgy by being like,
yeah, he does that without sin to throw the first stone. So fucking Mary at the Immaculate Conception, she shows up. She's without sin.
but that'd be like me in middle school, would be like, yeah, fucking Mary stones this bitch because she's gonna do it without sin.
Catholic.
Catholic
I was different as fuck.
Dude, the Catholic lore. God damn.
Catholic lore.
Me when I have to do constant Catholic lore research for 16 years of my life.
I remember
Me when I also have to do it for 16 years of my life.
I went to a Bible camp and we were all like in this like we were all talking and one guy he was the only Catholic in the entire group and he was like, in this book, this verse, and we were like, what book? Who? What? He was like, yeah, in the Bible, this book, and he said the book again, and all of us were like, our Bibles do not have that book in it. What are you talking about?
The Book of Sex!
It's like
Exodus?
3. It was just
extremely loud, incorrect.
wrong.
It's the Vine boob sound effect with the Rock raising his eyebrow.
Yep.
I kept making the chat face at my coworker today. She was like, stop doing that! Stop it!
Curse. Yeah. Okay.
My name is Skyler White. Yo.
Okay. No more
I will say. Any final tisms before we...
No more tisms. Is that the ultimate?
Can we bully Ken and chat for your cycle?
My last decision is tossing away my runs up.
Oh, we get some...
The pain. Oh my god.
The ultimate shelter word. Doing our breeding.
Ooga booga. Caveman noises.
I believe last time, in Wheel of Time, we were playing Dungeons and Dragons and some shit happened.
And this time we're playing Pathfinder.
This time we're gonna fuck bitches.
Hey!
Last time we fucked bitches, this time we're bitch and fuck.
Last time we fucked around, this time we're finding out.
Okay.
Do I need to draw the graph?
This is problematic because now we've said too many stupid things. I'm not in the right mindset.
How can we get you in the right mindset?
Mindset fixed.
How
How do I get you in the mood here?
I just have to do it. I
can hit you with this bottle, but let me finish.
I've been hit enough tonight, thank you.
I've hit you once.
Exactly.
That was once too many.
Can I hit Cole?
I was gonna make like a parent abuse joke, like, oh, did your parents visit? I don't know. I don't know what your parents are like though.
Abusive.
We're gonna start now.
And you have successfully in the D&D mood.
Rain is falling on a terrible, terrible scene. The inner portion of the Kazamata Dojong has collapsed. Fire and smoke and steam all swirl and rise up into the dark, rainy air. Two people roll down the hill a short distance beneath the Dojong. Kenji, you and your sister embracing beneath rain.
Kenji passed out.
Yeah.
Hisses just off of her burnt flesh. The rest of you just ran outside of the Dojong, along with several other monks who have fled from the fire and have seen a thin trail of steam from down the mountainside. What do you do?
Are you conscious?
I'm unconscious, but still, like, my arm still wraps around it. At a glance, it would look like I am conscious, but
We should probably go help him.
Yeah, can we get down there?
You may. You pick your way slowly down the mountainside,
actually, no, it's impossible.
even with a sense of urgency, because you don't know what kind of danger these two are in. You take your steps very carefully, avoiding loose rocks and slick rivulets of rain. You find Kairi, seemingly unconscious or in a state of general unawareness, and underneath her body, getting burnt very, very slightly, smell of boiling water and burnt hair rises from the pile of people. Kenji. He seems to be unconscious as well.
Can I medicine check to try to stabilize both of them?
You may.
Can I assist?
You have advantage. I don't calculate this for medicine checks. Because that's
Kill Kairi because of a failed medicine check.
Okay, well, Kenji was first. That is a 7 and a 7 for a total of 8.
you're unable to stabilize.
Let's go! Actively dying.
Damn.
And that's going to be an 18 for Kairi.
Kairi was already stable.
Perfect.
You're not sure what exactly is wrong with Kenji. He seems to be in some state of exhaustion, several state of minor burn, but nothing that you think would have knocked him unconscious. It's strange. And that's why you're unable to
Okay.
There's some snapping some salmon jerky in front of it. A little salmon treat.
Give it a shot.
You want a Scooby Shack? You want a Casey Shack?
Well, it's just like, it smells like
You want
dead fish.
Instead of celery, the smell of dead fish will wake him up.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm going to snap it in front of him.
Dead fish, burnt hair, and rain smell. What a beautiful mixture.
Is it enough to wake him up, though?
Roll medicine with advantage.
It's enough for advantage.
Kenji's going through his long grass. Nothing's waking him up.
I'm Virginian key boy.
Guys, shut the fuck up. I'm taking a long rest. Wake me up in 6 hours.
Actually, you can only benefit from one long rest every 24 hours.
Shut up! Should have wanted 3 to come on.
Have we had one in the last?
Nope, we have not had a long rest yet in this loop.
And you might not for a while yet. Who knows?
Kate says we're not resting this.
I said I didn't plan it.
Oh, listen, 19 for medicine. Oh, wait, that wasn't even with advantage. Yeah, that was 19.
19.
Are those new dice?
No. They're just
You
not the
break-
usual dice.
The same in snack. How many do you have left of those?
I think that's the second one I've used. Wait, did I use one this? I don't.
You have used
I
one.
did use one because Gabe was like, no, you're out. And I was like, ah!
Right.
I was like, no!
So I had have to relift.
This is her version of Kenji's infinite 20 gold.
Kenji, you feel your mind whisked back to consciousness, back from whatever dark crevice it was resting in, taking shelter in.
You have a horrible smell of salmon in your nose, but like dry.
As you
Sultry
whip back into reality, you're met with 4 things: the smell of rain, the smell of burnt hair, the smell of a salmon snack, and strangely, a rubber dab.
All right. So we began the session by entering in Taoshinlan. Unrelated, do you remember Silas' last name? It's not,
This is Eden Kupferberg's The Vast Universe.
Silas' last name.
Oh, Lee Zhuang. Lee Song.
I also heard Song's name.
No, I heard last name. For
Silas Lee Zhuang.
Silas, okay. Thank you. But we entered the city. We started out on the outermost district. I forget exactly what it was called, but it was a place with the most men in it.
Chinatown.
Yes. It was Midtown. Palmintown. As some would call it, the dirty place.
Little Italy.
were they from the Catholics?
Iowa.
At least not Ohio. You good?
I'm just trying to see company.
Sorry, I was just want to make. Never mind. I'll talk about it later. But we entered there. We saw all the Kawaddle, or Seraphim, as the scholars like to call them, gathered around and under rocks, trees, wherever they could, under any shelter. Because there really wasn't any built in Taoshinlan, because rain never happens here. We decided to head straight to the Dojong after an initial visit. Kenji did a little trolling and lying after he got to the Dojong and immediately made a break for it. Got into an argument with his sister when he met back up with her, and then promptly left, being angrier than he even was when he got there. And then afterwards, the party did a little exploring and investigating around town. They found out a little bit of Kawaddle lore, why the rain was affecting them so badly, how long it's been going on, and then we went down to the depths, one of the tunnels beneath the Sunspire Peaks. Did the tunnels have a name?
The Loaves.
The Loaves, okay.
Very creative.
We entered a small tavern called the Eclipse, right?
Yes.
In the Eclipse, we met Poe and Mac again, and there were a lot of people having a very keen eye out for magic casters.
Yes.
A lot of people were looking at Nimbus during that point in time.
And none of us because
Kenji may call her Nimby.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yeah, some may know her as Nimby.
Oh, no, as a badass. What can you say? Magic casters be like?
A magic caster when they cast a spell.
And then what happened?
Then we met some Kawaddle that seemed different from the rest, that were a bit, rather than the gold and rainbow colored feathers, they had more silver lined feathers, and they were said to be lunar Kawaddle or moon Kawaddle. I forget which.
Pretty much the same thing.
I forget which is the phrase they used, but
they're called Onlong.
Yeah, Onlong. And they were prophesizing our arrival, etc., etc.
Right.
And they basically told us that the key to get stopping Silas was having around 2 magic casters being able to hold us up, because one could theoretically do it by taking through the sun pillars,
Sunshaft.
The Sunshaft.
Shaft.
God damn it.
I can't say any words in this room.
Head.
No words allowed.
It's literally just me and Ren. We're just...
Balls.
All cock, no balls.
Nuts.
And then what happened?
After that, Kenji decided that it would be enough, but in that one magic caster, even though it was risky, could be enough in Schultzine. But he would ask Kairi anyways.
I wonder what Schultzine had to say about that.
Yeah.
What did you, sir?
Yeah.
Declined a response.
He also started having very negative thoughts about the party and how they were holding him back and slowing him down.
Parasites.
Some of us aren't very fast, okay? I weigh 400 pounds.
Then he met back up with Kairi. The party took turns talking to her, and eventually she got pissy, angry. Lit her room on fire, but not actually burning it. And then she and Kenji started to fight. Alistair was in the fight initially. Nimbus also
Nimbus pulled person and walked out of the room.
Yeah, and then everyone kind of left after a round.
Hey, I was never there.
Mm-hmm.
And then what?
Then Kenji and Kairi kept fighting. It was pretty close most of the way until Kairi became mystic and started using her own health points to cast spells and having her burn up herself and extending her stars with the fire in her veins. It took Kenji a little bit to notice it, but the moment he did, he basically went all out and used everything he had left to get her out, and then went unconscious and embraced with her outside. Yeah.
I guess to the present moment.
No! You missed the part where we went looking for a bar.
That's what I said.
Oh, wait, did you say that?
He didn't say it directly, but he said that you went around and
we explored.
You explored the city, and then you guys eventually went to the Lowe's. You went to a tavern.
We got light because we gave children hope.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey, I think Alistair and I's little detour was pretty fun.
It was fun.
It was pivotal for finding out information about where to go next.
Good job, team.
We learned about the lunar quaddles too.
Yes. He did mention that. You know, Red, I just love that you're so excited to recap details. I think it'll be you.
I was ready to do it this time.
I was actually planning for you next time anyway, since your turn.
I think we make Kennedy.
He's gotta be here! He's gotta be
Make
here!
him watch the recording. Give him your homework.
It's been his turn for like 3 sessions, and I have not been able to do it because he was either not here for the session or he wasn't here at all.
Give him homework. Make him watch the sessions back.
He won't do that. I wouldn't make anybody do that.
Where is he tonight? Last time he was sick.
He's not here.
Fucker.
If he doesn't want to be here, he won't be here. That's the end of the story. And if he doesn't want to be here and he is here, then we won't have any fun. So, we'll just move on.
After a rocket, Alistair.
Bitch! I catch it.
With what feature?
With my dex. I'll just roll dex and catch it.
You don't have to press Mythic.
It's a fucking
level and book.
You have hands.
Hey, level and book, and then you can do it.
Fuck.
Why did you throw a rocket, Alistair?
Because he wants to.
I didn't.
Brad threw a rocket, Cole.
Yes. Cole,
No.
do you have a rock I can throw?
Yeah, you literally have.
Was that just a flat strength check?
No, that was me making an attack roll to throw a rocket.
I would say that you would contest Dex against his attack roll.
Oh, fucking... God damn it, dude. My modifier is not that high for dex. I only got 21.
Yeah, well,
You hit me with a rock?
For a dex or dex save?
Dex save.
I said a contest.
Contest, that's just +5.
Oh, fuck. That means I only got a 17. I failed even harder.
It makes it sound.
Bonk!
he snaps back to reality.
The fuck?
Because he wakes up and his eyes and mouth are full of rain.
Okay.
Good morning.
He coughs the rain out of his mouth, and if you look carefully, I think you two in particular would notice this. You do see a little, where his face is wet, you guys do see a little red under his eyes, where normally the rain would hide the tears, but it is hard to hide the red.
Oh, he has feelings.
I didn't know he was capable of feelings.
Son of a bitch.
Okay. What are we doing?
None of that conversation happened.
Yeah. I'm just sitting up right now.
I'm gonna...
Allison is clear.
I can't wake you up. Come on, Kenji. I can wait him in his mouth.
You're still waving the cinnamon under his nose. You go.
Open up!
I like Bell spraying water at you.
Soda hits Kairi and quickly boils off.
for a hand to help both of you up.
Kenji doesn't
Do I
take
see
it,
a
kind of
creature?
checks.
Wait, are there things besides men and the quaddles here? Like wild animals?
Well, I'll talk about that in a little bit. We can play out the scene first, then we'll get to it.
I was gonna throw the sandwich treats at him.
There are not any nearby.
Oh, okay, then I'll just hold on to it.
You have not seen much wildlife in the storm. You think most of them are taking shelter or are not used to the rain. You have seen strange shapes in the clouds.
Oh, I know!
If you want a grill, you got one on the ground.
Snap salmon treat, doesn't want it, sees a rabbit.
My son may be autistic, but he can work a grill.
I'm vegetarian.
I help Kairi up to her feet.
Is she conscious right now? Or is she...
She's like conscious, but not like conscious. You know what I mean? She's just kind of spacing out real hard.
Dude, a brain fog.
She looks exhausted, like utterly.
Like actually.
You kind of like help her up and she stumbles and then leans on your shoulder. I assume somebody else is kind of swung between two people. Very warm to the touch, not quite burning thanks to the rain.
Damn.
So where to next? Probably shelter.
Yeah.
And you two look like you need a nap.
If she's going to take us up, she'll need rest.
I think all of us need rest.
You look like you need a nap.
Short rest or long rest? And where? There's not very much shelter.
We could go and see if the
We did just
people
burn
at
one
that
down.
inn,
Not all the Dojong.
It's just one wing of it.
or that.
Could we go back into the Dojong?
Well, I don't know if they really want us here.
There are something that you need to become aware of. There's a crowd staring at you.
Is it a crowd of monks or a crowd of general populace?
General populace, with a significant portion of being monks.
Like up above,
Yeah.
kind of overlooking us.
So.
I throw another rocket out.
Well, I hope they think that Kairi is just one of us and not part of the divine self, because that would be bad if that got out. Kenji doesn't say that, but you think of that. Yeah, for now we'll go back inside. At least take her back to her room so she can rest. Or at least
I was
gonna say, or at least somewhere she could rest.
I wonder if those people at that tavern
In the lows.
would have a room.
Yeah, so those would truly appreciate a magic caster resting there.
That place did not give you very.
Several magic casters.
The place that gave us soup?
That's an open air. That was open air.
I forgot about that. I forgot all their shit is open air.
Back into the Dojong, maybe? And hope no one comes and breaks down the door?
Yeah.
I have no better plan.
Kenji will start making his way in there.
Up towards the
Up towards the Dojong.
Towards your room.
Yeah, towards my room.
We follow him.
Do you want to describe your room for the party?
No! I do it.
Well, before opening the door, he goes, nobody has a black light, right?
Oh, it's kind of a mess. I've been here a while.
It's just gonna look like a Jackson Pollock painting.
Yeah. Kenji's room is surprisingly empty. It has literally got whatever the equivalent to a punching bag is I don't know. I'm assuming it would just be a punching bag.
It's like a sandbag.
Yeah, it's just a sandbag in there.
So punching bag. Most punching bags have sandbags.
Well, if I say punching bag, you think the rubber shit you see at the gym. If I say sandbag, you think something that's a bit more low tech.
I disagree, but you're welcome to the general populace assumption that is correct. I'm a layman!
As opposed to like the other, you haven't seen other sleeping quarters that other monks may stay in, or other important members of the family. They have like actual like beds and whatnot. Kenji basically just has a sleeping bag laid out on the floor. It is basically just a tatami mat, a sleeping bag, and a punching bag. And none of the room was very used. It looks like the punching bag itself isn't very used, and you don't think he's been in here more than to sleep. if he sleeps here often at all.
Gotcha.
There's no painting?
The paintings are all in the general household, but there are no paintings in here actually.
Peggy slides.
Nope.
Room looks well lived in.
Like that meme with the guy who
So
only has a
roomy.
folding chair in the fridge.
Yeah.
Men will see nothing wrong with this room.
Women hate how little it takes to make us happy.
Yeah, r/interior male design. Hey guys, what do you guys think of my room?
A blank wall with a folding
So this is my new place.
Folding chair and TV. That's
Yeah.
literally it.
Even though it's very Spartan-esque, the room has several, like wicker mats and different kind of decor. Soft enough ground to sleep on. You could find.
Did any monks give us any trouble or?
They're all too busy putting out fire right now.
Yeah.
Ah, fuck yeah! Lock the door.
I locked the door. Is there a lock on it?
No.
Yeah.
There needs to be like
There is not. There would not be.
Conspicuous place where a lock used to be.
Oh, is there going to be like a sliding bar like on Kairi's room?
Nope.
You notice that the door has capability of one, but there isn't one there.
Yeah, like there's like a.
Is it a sliding
there's like,
door?
You know how like you can see where they fit deadbolts and doors? There's like a circle of
hole
different
there.
color on the door there.
Oh,
Like there used to be a lock there.
what did you do?
You broke the lock?
Or he just wasn't allowed to lock his room anymore?
What did it do?
He was caught wanking.
I was being a shit, and my dad doesn't like it.
Did
so
you fight as a child?
No. I mostly just beat people up.
How to instantly win the argument? Did you fight people as a kid?
Yeah.
I had a kid try to bite me today, like it's on my mind.
My mom, when she worked with kids, she had to wear bite sleeves.
Kenji started learning martial arts when he was like 3 or 4, and was at an average skill level, quote unquote, by the time he was like 8. And
As you should be.
yeah.
Mad respect.
So he started, and in his rebellious phase, he would beat people up.
Multiple times his age.
Yes. And so that received a lot of negative feedback from his father, and so he had to make sure he was he was sleeping in his room at night and not
Outdoors beating the shit out of people.
Yeah.
Stop fighting strangers! This isn't Pokemon!
Eye contact doesn't mean you initiated a fight, Kenji.
So,
I closed the door, y'all can sleep.
are we long resting or short resting?
We should probably long rest.
Are you comfortable in your situation to allow 6 to 8 hours to pass? That's the
This
question.
is your building. What do you think, Kenji? Gerald.
I don't just mean your physical situation. I mean the entire situation. Do you think that you can get away with letting?
We are still on day 1. We're like evening of day 1, right? Because we took the train, we went east, and we climbed the mountain.
You got here like super late, and then things have happened. It's probably pretty late into the night of day 1. It's
Like
difficult to
midnight.
tell. Yeah, probably
I have
midnight
a
or past.
What time is it? Yeah, you have a clock.
I checked my pocket
It
watch.
is 1 in the morning.
We should probably just sleep.
I agree.
Sleep some morning.
Sleep till sunrise.
We can also aim for 6 hours since I am technically subconscious for all of my rest period.
Someone comes in.
So unless we get something
anyone
smell
knows.
related,
I'm debating whether there used to be one in here and it was covered up, or if there is a window.
At least a balcony. Mr. Undead here needs access to the moon.
Yeah, I think there would be a balcony.
Stands on the balcony.
Well, actually, the moon's not even visible from here.
Yeah.
alright, you guys take 6 hours, I will just sit.
Oh, you can't rest.
No.
I thought you could go one rest without it and then get the next. He could.
He got one rest without fucking dying.
That's dying, but he can't rest without it.
Well, someone could find a way, maybe. I don't know.
Well, is
Moonbeam.
Yeah.
Is it not?
It works.
Strike him down.
Wouldn't it also do rating damage?
It's different when you are casting it at angry people charging at you versus sitting just outside the circle and performing.
Would it just recharge too? Or would you say
You cast it before the long.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I guess I'll just cast
Would
it.
it last long enough to count?
It lasts. You get a minute of rest.
We've never established what your actual ritual is.
Correct.
Okay.
Gabe says you're good.
It's being bathed in pith moon.
I need
No.
1 minute of undisputed moonlight over a 6-hour time period. I mean, yeah, if that works.
It can work in a pinch.
If it works for this.
Not
yeah.
long term. It's like
It's
equivalent
not the
to you
same.
getting a cup of coffee instead of sleep.
Yeah.
It's equivalent to you getting a nice pink monster instead of sleep.
It's when Michael got 3 coffees in one night and almost died.
It's like a pipeline
Yeah,
punch.
that was bad.
You've had to do this sort of thing before, so you know what to do. You get a bowl, you fill it with rainwater, and then you let it sit in the moonbeam for the full duration of the minute. And there's enough residual moonlight in that bowl of water that you can perform what you need to do.
Okay. It's now both water and moon fist.
In some circles, the undead refer to it as moonshine.
This is going to be the
Cheers
last.
to that.
No.
You seek privacy.
If we
as
put
usual.
Michael on Brad's
I would like
diet,
to be out on the balcony
my
for it, so I'm not
boyfriend
like
dead.
directly in the room.
Well, the amount of privacy is still it is just it's not like there's a window to close the balcony. It is just there.
It opens up.
And because there is no need for windows there to stop the rain, because it never rains here, it's just open.
Yep.
Yo, shit's wet.
There are linens in a closet in the hallway.
Makeshift curtain.
Alright. Let's rest.
I just like to sit down in the corner.
Does anything occur during this rest? Does anyone want to talk to each other? Does anyone have anything to say? Or do we just let time slip between our fingers?
I don't like that.
I sit out on the balcony, do the moon water, and then just meditate.
Kenji is going to speak on some thoughts and maybe speak to them in the
like
morning,
putting your
but
hands in-
for now, right now.
Kenji has thoughts?
Oh,
Like after
new discovery.
Okay. 6 hours.
Wait, you said you did want to talk though?
In the morning.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
6 hours are washed away in rain. Things move in the shadows, and pieces are placed. You can't tell if it's dawn. You feel like it should be, but you can't quite tell. It could be your imagination, but you feel like just the slightest glint of orange-red light shining at the edge of the mountain range. Who can say?
You will, even if the sun was up and the clouds are still there, I feel like it would still be at least a little bit warmer.
You feel like it's dawn. You know it's 7 o'clock. You feel like it's dawn.
Cool.
Your rest was not particularly restful, especially for you,
I still gotta sit in the rain for 6 hours.
but you get the benefits of a long fast.
I was prepared for you get the credit of half of it, so I get half my health back.
Half your health and half your features.
130 health back. Let's go.
You feel like you've had about 3 different bottles of Monster and a sleepless night.
You know, ironically,
I knew you would know what that feels like.
that's not always that bad. Sometimes 2 hours of sleep is better than 6.
That's
For the
me.
first 2 days.
It's like me getting 3 hours of sleep, absolutely dead, had no energy. Me with 2 hours of sleep.
Let's fucking go, bro.
I'm
ready.
fucking train.
I'm ready. I'm ready for that Mr. Incredible type of
I hope that
massage.
you all sleep well, because it seems like your risk sense is very much worse when you're sleep deprived. Anyway, it's 7 in the morning.
We're all dead.
I wake up from not sleeping, and they are all dead.
You all stare more from that, like, you know, like you need like a sleepover at someone's house, and you all kind of like wake up at separate times, but you all rise around the same time because people begin to move around and stir. That's how you all wake up.
Still just sitting outside on the balcony.
It is still raining. You are thoroughly soaked.
I fucking love it.
You feel saturated.
I love
Kenji's
it.
still asleep, so I pull out the old salmon snack that I was using earlier.
Kenji actually is not in the room right now.
Do you feel bloated?
No. I fucking love it.
So you got.
Can you feel bloated as an undead?
With enough water, you might.
I mean, I can feel
That's
wet.
Yeah.
I don't
You
know
feel
if-
wet?
Hey.
Hog.
PG
You
here.
feel a little soppy.
Moist even.
Fucking moist.
Nah, I'm drenched.
Kenji is out walking.
Sounds
Yeah.
pretty moist.
He's
In the
doing
rain?
two things. He's visiting the wing that burned down, seeing if that's been put under control.
It looked like the rain got most of it, Dallas.
And then second of all, he is going to, how far away are the Sunshafts from,
They are in the Jinzing district, so quite a ways.
yeah. So he'll just go and check on that and see if the crowd is still there from last night.
At the
outside where the building burned.
Oh.
Like if people would gather
No.
around the Dojong.
people have since dispersed.
Okay.
Monks have returned to their posts. For the most part.
Do you get stopped by anybody as you're walking?
No.
Yeah.
He's covered by darkness and rain.
Yeah, it's early enough in the morning. Everyone's senses are kind of meh.
Precisely. It's the early morning kind of quiet. You slip through. Let's see.
Kenshi, having had time to think, will start returning to the room.
Kairi's still out cold.
Could you brought me back?
Kenshi kind of kind of squats down. Are you guys all sitting or standing right now?
I'd be sitting on the balcony.
Yeah. Kenshi kind of squats down and sits so he wants to be eye level with you guys.
I haven't moved out of my corner. I'm just sitting there like.
I like to think Nimbus sprawled out in the middle of the room because we both took far sides.
Nimbus stiff as a board in the middle of the room.
I slept worse.
We call that sleeping in the rough style.
Coffin sleeper.
Are you not used to just sleeping on the bare ground?
No, I am. Usually there's some rocking.
I'm gonna be
like,
honest. My personal experience, sleeping on the ground is not that bad.
It's great.
Robert.
Are we talking like dirt ground or floor ground?
I mean, I've slept on a concrete floor before and had a very restful 8 hours of sleep.
I'm talking about like outside.
Yeah,
of the
outside.
dirt.
Yeah. No,
Okay.
I think it's nice sleeping because it's
Yeah.
most or is much softer.
The only problem is when I've gone camping like a few times. The only problem is when people don't clear out sticks and debris underneath where they're putting out the
That is fact.
Reasonable.
That is fact.
because we didn't have tents or anything. We just had sleeping bags. Like, we slept in our sleeping bags in the middle of a field. And there was this short stalks of these plants. And I went to go lay down, and one of them stabbed me right in the small of my back. And and then I was like, I have a mat. I had this little faux mat that I rolled out, and I stabbed it into the ground, so it was held in the ground by these little shrubs, but I wasn't being poked anymore.
If it works, it works.
And the mat didn't move.
If it works, it works.
It rained all night, though, which kind of sucks, but I had a tarp.
Good enough.
Comfortable.
Anyways.
Good time. Sorry. Ramble over.
Yeah. Kenji sits down and goes, eye level. I owe you all a very big apology.
It's
I say from across the room.
Yeah, you do. No.
I made the mistake of calling you all parasites and claiming that you were all slowing me down and making me weaker. And I see now that is entirely incorrect. What my fight with Kairi showed me yesterday is that you guys are not on the same quest as I am. You are not out there to be the strongest. You are not, which is why I think that I am going to isolate myself more from now on. Because if I had gone and asked all of you before this, before any of this had started, that you wanted to go on this grand journey, I don't think, I have high doubts in my mind that any of you guys would have said yes.
If the circumstances were different, if we weren't stuck in this loop where the world was ending, then no.
Well, if I asked you to be in this exact scenario where it was a time loop and you would constantly die over and over,
of course you would say no. Who wants to die over and over?
I think I'm the only one of us who would have willingly, without a second thought, gone in and said yes. But
Well,
I was gonna say, because the whole point is like, okay, if you
This is
just
Alistair
said,
Cole speaking.
this is Alistair
Okay.
speaking, because if you were to tell me like, hey, would you like to join me in a state of being where we are constantly living the same 3 days over and over again, and the only solution, like, there's no avoiding dying at the end of the third day, then I'd be like, no, fuck you. I'd rather just live and not worry about it. But if you're like, hey, we're in this loop trying to get out of it, like, stop the world from ending, then I would have said yes.
The difference there is circumstances put you in the second one.
Well,
Which
if
is
you're
what
like,
happened to us.
if you came up to me and you're like, hey, I need help, the world is ending in 3 days, but I found out a way to get into a loop where we can keep trying to find solutions, I would have said, yeah, sign me up. I have people I need to take care of.
My
I don't
point
want to
being,
die.
my point being is that none of you guys asked to go on a journey to be the strongest with me, which is not what I should be doing. I will, and which is why I am going to go on that journey to be the strongest alone. It is not.
Are you planning to split?
I don't know.
We still need you.
But
Do we?
what happens is, what I've learned is that in my journey to be the strongest, others will get hurt. As I saw yesterday, I indicate towards Kairi.
She seems to be stirring.
Oh.
She seemed to hurt you more than you hurt her.
Which is, and none of you guys asked to be hurt, at least in my own personal quest.
It is what it is. We didn't ask for it, but it happened. There's no changing.
The way to avoid it is to simply have you drop out of it. I'm not asking you to give up being a chosen. I'm just not going to be journeying with you guys. That's all it would be.
We still need you, though.
Do you?
To be honest, I don't think we can afford having loose strings by letting someone else who we know is looping out and about.
Well,
Especially with the amount of information you have.
He wouldn't be looping anymore. If he wanted to split from us, he wouldn't be looping anymore.
Yeah, he would.
Nah, just with Faust. Faust said he was there because of the group's decision.
You all have to be big enough now, so.
I know. But Faust got put there by a group decision as well.
Are you saying we would lock up Kenji?
That's what you're saying. You're saying we can have a loose
I am saying
A lot of people are implying a lot of different things.
What? Okay, my whole thing is...
I mean, Nimbus would be pro-locking Kenji, but that was not what was in my mind. I was just saying you can't split from us. We can't afford to loot, like...
Yeah, okay.
You're all strong, but you're not on the quest to be the strongest. I think you guys are underestimating yourselves now.
I think you need to prioritize things a little bit differently. You're not
asking Kenji to prioritize.
Okay, I'm gonna try to reason with you here, which I know isn't exactly gonna be...
Are you saying this true, Kenji?
Yeah.
I'm trying to reason with you. I know you're a fucking idiot.
Well, I'm not a fucking idiot.
And
He's very hard-headed.
he is very stubborn. And the problem with it is if we don't find a way to stop the world from ending, I don't think you'll ever reach your goal.
Well, would I? If this never ended, I would have, if you think about it, infinite time to train and get stronger. But there would be no limit to it.
There's a point where being...
What in the thought? Shut the fuck up, Gabe.
We've been silent.
No, I know. I'm like,
wake up.
25 is sitting on the balcony listening to your guys' conversation. I'm a button.
Hey,
Keep going.
actually, you can weigh in on this. You've been alive for a long-ass time, right? How much happier do you think if you knew that your life had a finite end?
That's a good question.
This is a very good question.
That is a very good question.
Because there's a point where... how many times can you see the people you gain care... Like, the people you... Like, invite into your life and, like...
This situation is different because we are in the time loop, so they do not age alongside us. if you're asking from my own personal experience from being very old, it fucking sucks. Staying alive, quote-unquote alive, even for my case, for this long, you see a lot of people grow old, and pass away, and it's not something I would wish on anybody. To your point, Kenji, asking if we would have agreed to go on this journey to become the strongest, I think it is a great question. I think Alistair and myself actually might have been willing to go along with you, but that's not the situation that we're in. Unfortunately, we have a job to do. We are trying to end this whole world-ending thing. If this loop ends, if we fix this and set time back to where everything is moving forward, I would be more than happy to go alongside you and watch you become the strongest person to ever exist.
My point.
But that's not the case.
My point is that as long as someone does not have all 10 cogs, there is no end. What? Oh, we decided on that. It was not. It was just trying to understand. As long as someone doesn't have all 9 cogs, there is no end. So as long as the one person maintains at least 1 cog, I can continue to get stronger in this loop forever until I decide to end it.
What if
you all decide to end it?
What if there's somewhere you need to be that you can't get within 3 days to make you the strongest?
In that case, I would end it. But right now, that's not how it is.
Were you implying earlier that Kenji invited you all into his life willingly? That was an interesting thing you said. When you, when Alistair said that when you invite people into your life, are you trying to say that Kenji invited you all into his life willingly?
Maybe reluctantly, not willingly, but reluctantly.
I feel like that's something that you all touched on, but I think that's kind of what he's trying to say here, is that he didn't willingly invite you.
You didn't willingly invite us. But circumstance has forced us into the same situation.
Yes, that is my point. But that's why I'm saying if I had invited you, I don't think many of you would have accepted. Which is why you don't have to be here.
I do have to be here.
Which is why you guys can be on your quest to obtain the cogs and end the loop. But my goals aren't that. My top priority, I said this earlier, is becoming the strongest. If those paths were to diverge in different directions, I'd go in one direction. Right now, and we'll finish this together, as far as I can assume, we're both heading toward the same goal. I want to defeat my father. That is my next step to becoming the strongest. And my father is where the cause. Even that, if we're still at an impasse here, we can discuss this after it's done. But for now, just consider this one last mission we can go on together.
The time loop is the last mission. That's the goal here is for us to get out of this time loop.
That's your goal.
Yes. Our goal is to stop the eternal cycle of suffering through this time loop. And it saddens me that is not crossing your mind. Or that it is and it's being disregarded. I understand wanting to be the strongest, but there's a world outside of just yourself. Should that not take precedent?
I don't think I will gladly help others, but
only if it benefits you.
I can help as many people as I can help more people if I become stronger. Is my point.
You can't help anyone if this keeps happening.
How many times has this happened?
What did you say?
Strength isn't what makes you help people, it's compassion. If being strong is what makes you help people, oh joy!
I never said strength makes you help people. I said strength is is the tool that allows you to help even more.
Okay.
Strength in numbers outweighs the strength of the self every time. That's why armies fight as armies, not as one man.
You know our necklace? You know when the most lights came on? After we killed the Gibraltar. Killed for whatever that's worth. But that's when the most lights come on. Teamwork under certain circumstances. We were all under distress. We were all working together. And it wasn't your labor alone that made that happen.
I never said it was. I'm saying you guys could have done that without me as easily as it had.
We don't know that. we've been fighting as a team, whether we want to be or not.
But I'm not saying. I'm saying it simply isn't necessary for me to be here sometimes.
Okay.
We each have our own strengths. We each bring important things to this team, right? I'm not going to be able to stealthily find my way into the back closet of this big castle because that's not my skill set. I can't freeze the river that we're trying to cross so that way I can walk across it. I'm not the one that is able to, scale the side of the wall to get to a place that I never could have imagined. We each need to be here for this.
There are 2 points I have to this. One, nothing I bring to this party is unique. I punch people, you can do that. I can climb walls and get to places, he can do that. I can be quick and stealthy, he can do that as well. There is nothing I do here that cannot be done by someone else.
That's wrong. Okay, I just wanna, really quick, what's the curse we have again called?
Curse of Chosen.
He's asking.
We know that, correct? We know that is what that is called?
Yeah, he's been told many times.
Yes, so the curse we have calls us chosen. That means we are chosen for whatever reason that we don't understand.
And many before us have abandoned the task. Is me doing that any different?
They gave their position on the team
because they knew that somebody thought was needed.
Did they? Did all of them?
It
crosses your mind that out of the hundreds of people that have been in your situation, it's not entirely impossible for some of them to have quit for selfish, for lazy, for greedy, for prideful.
Right, but that quitting for whatever reason still opens the slot to get us another member, another ally to fight alongside. It doesn't matter if
you could achieve the exact same effect with the silver string if you want another ally.
I don't think we can.
Yeah.
We haven't actually seen the effects on people.
No, we haven't. And with that, we don't know if memories are retained. We don't know if physical attributes are maintained.
We also don't know when our memories get reset. We saw in your dream from coming here to fight your father the first time that we had the people in that position had skills that greatly outpassed where we are now. We have no idea how many times this loop has been redone. We also don't know how long until everything gets set back to the beginning and we revert back to before. I have a hard time imagining that I was this strong every single time because we've grown over these loops. What's to say we can't grow backwards and we can't deteriorate? And then you're just back at square one. And we're stuck doing this over and over again. You will never accomplish what you want to do by yourself.
You think you're able to say that? You think that simply saying it means it's true?
I don't. We don't know. That's the problem.
That's my point. We don't know.
So separating is the solution.
He hasn't said he's planning on separating. He's just saying he'll separate when it's not convenient for him for his goal of becoming the strongest anymore. When we're an inconvenience.
I'm just saying that you guys are all put in.
He's saying now that he's an inconvenience to you.
Yeah.
He has turned. I need to interject. He has turned on that opinion.
Yeah. Me being here is more trouble than it's not something Kenji would say, but it's essentially the message he's saying. Me being here is more trouble than it's worth. Because I will bring more trouble than I am worth getting rid of. If you guys had someone else who was anyone who was, if you had a version of me who was on the quest of being the strongest and wasn't agitating so many people, it's so much easier getting here. For example.
Okay.
And
that means. If you're not a part of this, we need a person in your, we need someone in your
Who's
spot.
to say? You don't know how the silver string works.
We don't.
Has anybody been silver string? Because they don't appear in that weird space watchtower outside.
Kenji told us about Emmy, right?
Yes, I have.
Yeah. So someone has the silver strength. Emmy.
We just haven't met her yet.
Right.
We haven't searched for her either.
Oh, God.
Okay, but so we would have to silver string someone in Clock Tower Square who knows to find us at the beginning of every loop.
Or
we have
you could just silver string someone and tell them to meet you at Clock Tower Square.
The silver string's not the issue here.
No. I'm saying if we need someone in your spot as a chosen, if you do not follow us on this quest,
then you'll imprison me? You'll treat me like Faust?
I don't think that would help either, because we're not going to get someone new if it's just...
Yeah, Faust got replaced, didn't he?
The symbol on Faust's hand is a scar. It's not actually a curse symbol.
Oh, so he was replaced.
He was replaced.
He was replaced. But seemingly forcibly.
We need someone in your spot. We're not going to let you keep looping, because then we need a person in your spot.
I think we need Kenji in the spot.
I would agree with that sentiment. But if you yourself are refusing to fill that spot, then you will not be looping anymore.
I don't know if that's where we need to go right now.
That's where I think we should go, because it's also too much of a risk to be left wandering around.
I want you on this team. Yeah. You and I have been
the worst I could do?
Kenji, just...
A lot!
Kenji, right here for a moment. We've been doing this for who knows how long, however many times. We're the lowest numbers. We've been doing this infinite times because time isn't really quite real, right? When we started this whole thing, so whether was our memories reset or whatever, when we woke up in Clock Tower Square like 16 days ago or something like that, before we had any of these cogs, when he was still trying to sell me as a bounty prize, and Nimbus hated all of our guts, and Schulstein had no idea what the fuck was going on, but didn't give a shit and wanted to leave, you were the one who was like, okay, this is an opportunity for us to make a difference and to help people. You were the positive one that got all four of us on track. Personally, I would like it if you were still here, because you have successfully managed to have, even if it's not for the same goal as us, even if it's just trying to get stronger, you have had the most hope out of all of us through this entire endeavor. But rain or shine, regardless of where we've been, we are doing well as the five of us.
Have you considered that the reason that this endeavor, that this us, we have never ever collected all 9 cogs? I have been the constant here. I have been here for every loop. Has it crossed your mind that maybe the reason we haven't done it is because I'm not strong enough? I can't do it yet.
That's why we work together to get further.
But if I can get stronger, I can do it.
You're not going to be able to get stronger.
I'm not saying I can do it alone.
Yourself. That's what we're here for.
I can get stronger. But if me getting stronger impedes your path, then I will just get stronger alone.
Would not the most direct route to get the strongest be to obtain the most cogs and get the more cursed powers and all that jazz? So don't we have the same objective here, even if you want to title it differently?
My strength does not come from curses, nor what I want it to. Even though I have it now, it is still something that I do want to avoid. I would rather have my strength come from me alone.
And that I respect wholeheartedly. But do we not have the same objective with a different title?
Cogs don't grant us power.
Right. But look at how much stronger we've gotten as a group, as we've been going on this quest together, fighting side by side to accomplish the same task of trying to end this loop, try to get all the cogs.
Is Kairi up yet?
She's sitting and watching.
Mm-hmm. How about this? We can discuss this in the clock tower after this is all done. But until then, we can finish our mission. I'll consider our last one together until you guys can try and convince me otherwise when we get to the clock tower.
Fine, let's just get on with this. Finish whatever we're doing currently.
Kairi is looking at all of your faces with some mixture of anxiety, concern, like she doesn't know what you guys are talking about.
Hey, Kairi, I'm going to give you a headache real quick, okay?
Okay.
So, we have been cursed
I don't think this is worth the while.
to live outside of time, in a matter of speaking, and that's what this whole conversation is about.
You can just say, I explained the situation.
Okay, I explained
Unless you want to roleplay all of it.
No, that's what pretty much what you were saying. It was pretty much that much. We relived the same 3 days over and over again.
She turns and she goes, is this true?
Yeah. Well, the first thing he says is to her, when she noticed you got enough people to stop the previous conversation for a moment and gone, you should not have been hurt because of me. That is my fault.
You were not. I was.
And
she kind of like clenches her fist and a few little piles of ashes spill out from between her fingers. I was hurting myself.
But you were hurting yourself because of me.
No, I was not. I may have been influenced by some of your choices, but it was not your hand that held the blade, Kenji. It was my hand.
Yet I was the one who put it in a position for you to be hurt.
You can't bear the responsibility of that situation. That's not you. That wasn't your fault. If what you're saying is true, then it seems like making that decision was of great benefit to not just us or your friends, but to the world. If you truly believe that you are the common denominator for why you have not succeeded in your situation, then prove yourself wrong. What happened to the Kenji that I knew who would disagree with our father just to spite him, just to prove him wrong? Why can't you see that our father is in you at this time? Even his words who still were keeping me caged are keeping you caged, even when you walk outside of these walls.
That doesn't happen. I despise it.
I thought the same thing, but listen, even if you don't care for our father, it seems to me that your friends care very much about you. Can you at least see this last part through for them?
That's what I've been saying. Hold on. When she says this last part,
can you not just save our hometown with them and then see where you are then?
That's what I
propose.
I must have been unconscious for that.
Yeah, that is what I propose. I said we can talk about this after this.
But not just as a companion, but as a teammate. Not just as someone whose goals tend to cross, but as someone whose goals are the same. I think you were making that distinction. But can you let that go for now? For at least these next 2 days or so?
Yeah. There'll be one last hurrah. We'll see where we are. But for now my mentality will be that I'll enjoy these last moments. I truly do. I truly do enjoy your presence. My presence hurts you. And that is not something you ask.
That is not true.
We wouldn't be asking you to stay.
I guess you would all just have to prove me wrong.
I guess we will have to.
At 25 will finally stand up and wring out his shirt as if it's not going to continue to be further soaked.
So where does your mission take us next?
Into the... Literally, yeah. We need
the reason my goals align now in the first place is because Father is where we need to go anyway.
Yes, but I thought that you agreed to let go of Father for now to focus on the greater good for this.
But Father's location is the place anyway.
You don't know that for sure.
Oh.
I mean...
Well, we heard that, yeah.
It's up there.
We heard that he went up there.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. Then I guess we'll have to take the first step. And she turns to leave immediately.
I like her.
We might be, a bunch of doers.
I'm going to take a little pee break.
Uh-oh.
That was all very good roleplay from you all.
We're all going to die.
There's no actual hurt feelings among us, though, is there?
No.
I am offended at something that Cole said.
I do promise Kitty Baby Kenji will be over soon.
This is all for the sake of character drama. I just want to press.
Again, I am hurt by Cole and Cole alone.
You being the common denominator for failure, very interesting idea. I like it. First I heard of that. You
hate you because I agree. I think thematically, I think it is a great route for the character's train of thought.
All their counter arguments, including him being dangerous, also very interesting.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah, I'm like, what if Kenji took the moral of this fight the entire wrong way with my concept? Like, what if he took the result from Kairi's fight exactly the opposite how he should?
I thought my argument about how you were the hopeful one was going to have more of an impact, but just...
That's Kenji's point. He is the hopeful one, but him being the hopeful one is his default, and he's the common denominator. Something with him has to change. He has to alter something about himself, and that is going into isolation and becoming strong.
He's doing the exact opposite of what he used to do. Also, fuck you, Cole. I don't remember what it was because it didn't actually hurt my feelings, but I want to shout insults at you. I don't know.
Is this the whole being chosen thing? I don't know.
He just said, "Did anyone's feelings get hurt?" So I needed to make that something.
Yeah.
No.
My time. Sorry, bud.
I want to let you all know that Robert workshopped this apology with me before we put this in the game, and I think my description of it was, that is such a Kenji-pilled misunderstanding of what it means to be a team, that's perfect.
25 is visibly upset at him referring to this loop as the last mission, not referring to the time loop itself as the last mission. It's like, the fuck do you mean? This is just today's mission. It's not the mission.
Well, it's actually today, tomorrow, and the third day's mission.
Also, fuck you, Robert. Okay, I don't care. 3 days, 1 day, same thing. And also, you're still wrong because it's day 2. So
3 days, 1 loop, all the same. Fuck you.
2 guys, 3 loops.
Cool.
2 guys, 1 5, 3 loops.
Yep.
No.
2 guys, 5 feet.
So you all follow Kairi out into the rain.
What?
Did you not get what I was saying?
I did. I hate it.
Oh. Fuck you.
Did you not understand? No, I did. I just liked you.
You all follow Kairi.
Yeah.
Yes.
This chick on a fucking mission.
You see her like step out into the rain, she like squints, she goes, was it always this way outside? She keeps on walking.
Yeah.
Like, 45 walks out right after hers.
They're directly at the brightest spot in the sky that literally is the sun.
You can't see the sun.
Is it so torrential?
It's not like even like
Storm clouds are total. That's why he had to synthesize the moonlight last night.
I see a torch off in the distance.
What do you do during new moons?
There are no new moons in Salem.
there's
The moon phase is uneven.
always moonlight.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like 2 moons.
You go right from waning crescent
God, I
to
hope
waxing crescent.
I hope
There's
it's
no
not
moon.
2 moons. That'd be fucked.
Yeah,
Surprise. That's the big twist, is we have to fight not 1 moon, but 2.
Wait, why are we fighting the moon?
I'm just, as a player, assume that's the final boss.
You guys know,
Is the moon.
has anyone here watched Naruto? Or is familiar with like the
Portions of it.
Yeah.
Not really.
Well, there's one scene where villain is dropping a meteor on the guys, and someone stops it, and they just drop the second one on top of it.
I was listening to Dave Kevin, and he said Dave really just keeps stealing like tropes from Legend of Zelda, doesn't he?
Okay. A, yes. B, there's a trope.
Because I was talking about like the snake people who need sunlight, and he's like, this is literally Legend of Zelda.
Snake people who need sunlight in Zelda? I can't remember.
I think he said Breath of the Wild. I don't know. I've never played any of the Legend of Zelda games.
There are no... Interesting. Lots of Zelda inspiration though, yeah. I will admit.
Zelda and Dark Souls.
Zelda and Dark Souls are the 2 main,
And Tolkien.
Okay, well, that's the inspiration for anything fantasy related, so...
False. I don't know it.
Wow.
False. Have you seen Fantasy High School? I remember there being in high school.
I remember there being corn monsters in Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
Corn monsters?
Have you not listened or watched Fantasy High?
I have.
I'm not.
Yeah. Corn monsters are like in the first episode. The corn cuties, I think they're called.
Interesting.
I know what you're talking about.
What?
They fight corn things.
I think it's like the only free campaign too from Dropout.
Yeah, you're correct.
Dropout is
Have
the College Humor content.
D&D.
Well, it's not specifically
It's their platform.
but it's their platform.
for other content, which is pretty good. I would.
Brendan Lee Mulligan is the
I would kiss him.
DM.
I was just Brennan.
I have seen.
I'm in a relationship.
Yeah.
Still wrong.
Hold on. Have you ever seen a picture of Brendan Lee Mulligan?
Yeah, I've seen.
I would kiss him.
Isn't he the dude who's always getting the answers right in that one game?
That's also Dropout.
Same platform.
No, I respect the fuck out of that man for being an absolute god at trivia.
Brendan, there is no corner in my
bullshit.
heart I want to turn over from a point. Lee Mulligan. Anyway, you're all following Kairi out into the rain. You can see her footsteps as little bits of boiling water behind her as you follow.
Kind of cool.
There comes to a point where she kind of drops back to walk alongside you guys. It seems she wants to converse a little bit, but she's just giving you this death stare.
25 is leading the way. He has no idea where he's going, but he's in front. I'm constantly doing the look over my shoulder to ask direction.
Nimbus is in the back.
And as she's giving me the death stare, I'm going to pull out a silver string from my pocket and say, "Oh, by the way."
Are you talking about me?
No.
Oh.
I
was gonna say Nimbus is also like glaring at you,
Yeah.
but like from the back, you can feel it like back in your neck.
If you tie this on some portion of yourself, I think it'll at least help
Don't
you.
do that to her.
She reaches out to
It's a
take it,
curse more than a blessing.
and then she kind of examines it in her hands, clasps it in her fist without tying it to anything. This will make me like you?
It will give you a chance to be. It will give you a chance to enter the loop, and if you want to leave, you can just take it off.
She puts it in her pocket.
Wait, we don't know that.
We don't know that.
That's what we were told, so I'm going with that assumption.
Alistair butts in and reminds her that we don't know precisely how it works.
If you want to take the risk, go for it.
I think we know how it works on people because Gabe told us we were able to reasonably assume that because he was honest with it. We don't know how it works on corpses is the main point.
Who knows? It hasn't happened in the game, so I can always change it.
Gabe,
yeah, generally not that dishonest.
Yeah. Why did we start wrapping the strings around items randomly? We didn't know what those did. Why are we so cautious about the people now?
If you were told.
That's part of the legend.
Yeah, it was also part of the legend. Also included people.
Did it?
The maiden died in that legend. I should point out.
I thought
Then we killed her again.
In the legend, she lived. Supposedly.
Killed her.
You found her body. She was dead.
Fucked her up.
So.
but she was not wearing silver string on her body.
No, she was not.
Cool.
Wow, that was so long ago.
That was a banger.
It's like
start.
3 weeks. In-game time.
Oh, I was about to be like,
3 weeks.
Yeah.
I was gonna say
5 or
it's
6,
probably
6
like
7 loops. So.
how many sessions have we had? Because it's probably
It's been about a year.
I know. And
We started in March of last year.
I think we've had a total of like 35 or so, somewhere. No, not 30. Not.
I'll count it all later.
You could look at what upload it is.
But he never done
I
art.
think it's 30.
Okay, if it's like 30 something, that's like a month of days. So it's like 4 weeks.
Not every.
No, not every. We
Why
didn't.
not? Well, he said about 30.
It's been about 6
Yeah,
or 7.
but like, if you think about it, like
2 or 3 weeks.
sometimes in a session an hour passes because we just need to do a combat or two.
Oh no, I'm talking about real life.
Oh,
Like real life. amount of
real life playtime.
D&D.
Oh, I didn't know we were talking about that.
Yeah, that's because he was like, it's been 3 weeks. I was like, technically, if you add up like all of our time just playing D&D.
I think he meant in the loop.
Yeah.
I did.
He did.
4 hours
I
times
was just
30,
like,
120
Oh,
hours.
you're making a tangent. Okay.
yeah. Thank you.
I see.
We arrive.
We have
go.
like 6 days.
At the shaft.
She puts the string in her pocket. I will think about it.
Her pants.
That's 5 days.
Don't put that curse on her. Don't do that curse to yourself.
It is my choice.
It is.
I'm just telling you, I don't advise it.
Do you not trust anyone to be able to handle themselves?
I don't acknowledge Kenshi.
She kind of looks at you and raises an eyebrow a little bit, and she says, I believe you all were just talking about how important it is for the greater good to do something like this is.
We don't have a choice.
Don't you? If what he said is true, you could give up at any time.
Yes.
We didn't have a choice
else
to
do it better than I can.
Start this.
You have the choice to leave at any moment.
At this point, I have certain things I'd like to address as well.
And maybe I do too.
If she wants to do it, let her do it.
I have made up my mind.
I think a lot of
I'm not physically stopping her, am I?
She's just not.
Every person I've offered this to, I've given them a choice. I'm not forcing it on them. I've
one other person.
I've offered it
Kenji!
to one person. I'll give her the offer.
Shut up.
I do not force this upon anyone. I will just tell them what will happen and give them the choice. I think people deserve to choose.
I will choose what I want to do. It is not relevant to our current mission. So, let us keep walking. Besides, if she gestures around, there are too many people here. I don't like it. She keeps walking past her.
Amen to that. Too many people around. Mad respect.
We come back and actually open the entire Sunspire Peak because it's on fire.
As you all keep walking, she still keeps giving you a death stare. Like she wants to talk to your companions without you present.
Okay. Hey, I get it. I'm the one asking for isolation here. I'll take steps back away from the group.
The instant you're without earshot, she immediately grabs your moth, pulls it in a way that twists you towards her, looks at the cloak, says, "You are dead, yes? Tell me how you died." Not to you, to the cloak.
Can you speak to the cloak?
No, he's dead. Like him. You are also dead, yes? How did you die?
Long story that I don't have all the answers to.
What about the spear?
I sense magic coming from this here.
No life.
A little. Whether or not it is new or old, I cannot say. But hey there, did you need something?
You have past life.
But hey there, I don't have any results for query past lives. Hold on.
I have my own theories on who Yule is, but I'll leave that.
I like
Yule
Yule.
later.
Your spirit talks.
Yes.
It answers questions.
Is that normal?
No.
I see.
It's fantastic, regardless.
How did he die? And she pulls herself
Yule,
up
recite her idea.
twists you in an uncomfortable kind of position.
I don't know, but I hear heartbeats and voices.
You hear heartbeats and voices coming from your cloak?
Wait, did you not know that?
Did I not tell anyone about that?
You didn't tell me.
Fuck. Yeah, when I wear the cloak, I can hear whispers.
I mean, Gabe described it.
And I can-
In character, you can tell anyone.
Fire
Feel a
fighters do
heartbeat.
this,
I can
but-
feel a heartbeat.
Do you tell him about what number it whispered to you?
Do I remember it?
It's how you wrote it on the card.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
Can I try it on and see if I also hear voices?
Sure, try it on. 12.
Oh, fuck. Do you know who number 12 is?
I don't recall.
12 should not be an established character.
It did not, but it
I was gonna say.
is between two importance. It is a timeline thing, but we're of characters.
Number 12 is one before me.
Yeah.
Because I am 13. I put on the moth cloak.
Yeah, give me it back. I like it.
I can't understand anything more than that.
It's just whispering.
Can I...
How did I hear?
You were using it.
Yeah. Oh, that's right.
In a dire situation.
Man, why does Kairi not want me to hear this? This is so weird.
Huh. You get the feeling she wants to sense what they're like without you around.
I hand it back to you.
Thank you. I put it on. I put the hood up because it's comforting. In some weird way, it's comforting.
You wear this cursed item that you don't know how it works?
I mean,
Alistair is into ASMR.
I have a lot of shit that I have that is
so many
of questionable origin.
The average road player.
Remember how you died? You are undead, yes? And she grabs your wrist and begins to examine you personally.
I don't fight her on it.
I pulled
You have
this
a
out.
heat
and
metal.
I don't
That's a myth.
Yeah. I don't know.
That is a known creature.
Yeah, but why is it tame? Or mimics
You got trained.
like
Dumb wizards.
Why do dogs? Why do dogs?
My understanding is that mimics were like feral. Like
So are dogs.
Dogs can be feral.
yeah,
Dogs can be tame.
exactly. Feral dogs are usually untamable. Usually.
How
It's like edgy. It's like
Yeah, I'm not your shot. I can hear it. What? Am I going to come back in the conversation?
No.
She kind of, when you said feral dogs are untamable, she looked at her kids and then she looked at back and
Alistair was like, I'm busy being the dumbass. Over there.
She was finally found something dumber than Kinsey. By the way, she has a high intelligence out of any of us.
I believe
That's
it.
why they clip the ears of cats that are feral, because it's like, don't try taking this cat home. It'll fucking bite you.
I don't think that's why they do it. I think they do that after they
It's
neuter them
yeah.
to note that they are in fact
Yeah.
neutered.
Well, yeah, but it's also like, hey,
tag equal.
I talked to someone about it because if they capture a wild cat and it's like can be tamed, then they just put it in a shelter and let it get adopted.
I think
If it's feral, they nip the ear and let it back out.
If it's feral, it requires extremely high level of expertise to train.
Yeah.
Which is still possible.
But-
In theory, what happened to the mimic?
There's just saying
This
yeah,
one or
they're
this
just
one?
there.
I just
It's
want
because
to
most people don't have
Here's
the
my name.
ability to do it. Some
The name is
apparently have the
another.
ability to.
Which is why it's a special item.
It's my
I don't know.
designation.
It's
That's
neat.
Ridiculous!
My title, my name, same
It's
thing.
neat.
Hey, no, but it's not a name. You should have a name.
I like it because it's neat.
works.
I don't like it because it's weird.
Jeremy.
You have a name now!
25 is just fine.
It is considered improper to be unnamed.
His name
I
is
have
25.
Well, who says it's improper?
She rolls her eyes and says, "Seems all right."
Wait, but I mean,
There are no
technically
gods.
your name is 25. Well,
25 runs it.
That is what his designation, not a name.
hold up. Do you have an actual name? Do you remember it? That's okay. There's okay.
Flashbacks of Telstra and like dire distress reaching out toward you, shouting your name, kind of just like
And it's all like
flash
muted and shit.
Yep.
Yep.
Glitch video game effect where they want you to keep the spoiler out of the...
Interesting. Well, designation you're known as 25, so technically you could say
A
that.
designation is not a name.
It works the same.
If you say so. And then she walks past you towards Nimbus. There's something different about you as well, I presume. All of your friends are special in some way.
What do you mean?
She got magic.
She grabs your arm and pulls back your sleeve to examine you. Scars and physique. Are you a hunter of some sort?
Yes.
Not just any hunter, I presume, and she lets go of you.
No.
I saw you cast moon magic last night.
Lore slut.
Yes.
How you do it?
Yes.
What's the one Apple the Dog? What's the name of the Apple the Dog? Who you talking? Like, Ben.
Talking to him.
No, yeah, like, it's like Ben or whatever his name. Like talking to Ben, but she's like treating that like, yes, yes, yes.
It's like the magic 8-ball where it's yes, no, or maybe.
Ask later.
She's like, druidic magic and the hunting skills. You would be a lore hunter, I presume.
What do you know about the lore hunter?
That you hunt monsters. Are there monsters here in Taosinong? Are
There's
you
monsters in all of us.
That's the most like
Wow.
edgy hype.
And also, you was actively threatening her.
She furrows her brow at you in the most no-nonsense way possible and goes, "That's not that bad."
Right, she's homeschooled.
You know,
I'm not dumb. I'm not.
you know that's not what I meant.
Fucking legs.
You want to grab my pretzels?
I don't know if there's any monsters here.
If you're not
I'm
going
actually a little practicing lore hunter.
Are they?
You see, I'm stuck with these misfits.
In the closet.
you are stuck with them or they are stuck with you? you're not talking to me. And she turned away.
I pat her on the back as she's walking away. Nimbus takes some time to...
She actually, by the amount she talked to you, she like do 10 times more than you.
If you're not going to talk to me, I'm not going to talk to you. She storms away.
Does she talk to the Schultzine at all?
She shares words with him, but...
Like, Nimbus talks just fine with me. I don't know what your guys' problem is. We're bros.
She owns like dead things.
Aww.
That's why she talks to monster corpses.
And you will, and me.
She begins to stride back towards Genji and then pauses, and then slows her stride to walk back with you all. Are you all familiar with how these sunshafts work?
Nope.
So, the basic gist is that you need at least 2 people to concentrate on operating it at a time. If you have 1 person, it stalls and stays put. If you have no people, it falls down. If you have more than 2 people, then you have backup. It does not go any faster. If you have solarite, you can also use that as a substitute in a pinch. Generally, the known ratio is 1 solarite per person. We have 3 sorcerers here, don't we not? Sorry. She looks at you pointedly. 2 sorcerers and 1 druid. Lore Hunter, mystery person.
First off, little rude.
I just love that response.
Little rude. We're all trying to be friends here.
Are you saying that to...
Yes.
Kairi or Nimbus?
Kairi.
Sorry. I'm not used to talking to people.
It's alright.
Was it always this bright outside?
No, it's normally much brighter.
I see.
You have a window!
I am not often looking out the window, but looking through it.
What happened with your accent?
I messed the voice up. I'm sorry.
She went from like normal woman's gay voice, which is fine, to like deep edgy bad voice.
It is not often that I am looking out the window, but rather through it.
You
If
could
that
have
makes
some.
sense. Anyway, I asked
Privileges are both.
I asked you all a question. Is that sufficient information?
Can I come back to the conversation yet?
No! She says, you know how we work!
Is there anything else we should be prepared for?
She points up at the storm. Whatever mystery or twists that will bring.
We've seen a lot of shit.
I presume you have. Do you have any questions? No? She didn't even wait, no? Good.
Follow her.
Kenji, not Kenji, but rather a question. Do the sorcerers, are they inside the Sunshaft and being with it, or are they outside?
You merely have to concentrate on it.
Okay. I didn't know if they had to be outside and people had to be left behind would be lifted.
I mean, concentrate as in capital C, like a spell.
Yeah.
You have to concentrate on it. So basically,
25 things are really hard.
the goal of the Sunshaft is don't let anybody break concentration. You have a wiggle room of 1 person. Surely
people won't attack us in the holy Sunshaft, right?
People? Who knows?
All the flying things in the clouds.
I assume that you are all capable of defending yourselves.
What?
She has walked up sufficiently to bring you back into the party. Everyone is matching stride now.
Good enough. I don't know about aerial combat.
Are you familiar with falling? Free falling?
Yes, I'm very familiar with falling.
All of us are very familiar with the sensation of falling.
Do any of you have a fear of heights? If you do, I suggest you get over it.
Nah, I lost that a long time ago. I've fallen off of too many things to still be scared about it.
You're afraid of depths now. You're afraid of the endless underwater oceans.
I've always been afraid of endless underwater ocean.
No questions?
It's fucking terrifying.
Good. We're here.
I fell off a boat one time, and it was like the worst experience of my life. It took me like 4 months to walk back.
I forgot this was like the game, and I was like, holy shit.
Stop talking for a second.
I have fallen off of a boat before. That's
It didn't take you 4 months.
Anyway, you've all arrived at the Gen Z.
I do like it.
We lost bread.
I don't know how earlier we give you an active anchor when you have a fear of it.
Do people just use you as an anchor? They tie a rope to you and
Not
then they're like,
typically.
to the sea?
That wasn't an endless depth, though. That wasn't like, I'm sitting...
I will say, it's very easy to launch raids at from the coast, when you have a handful of sentinels that all just can walk the bottom of the ocean, like the scene from Pirates of the Caribbean when all the skeletons are walking on the ground.
Badass. Meg Goose,
You have all arrived at the Jinzing district. You know this district usually as a long causeway with large coatl sculptures lining it with pillars and stuff until you reach the Sunshaft Bay, essentially, where several golden platforms, guided by translucent rails of light, ascend towards the floating isles of Il Shalah. What you all see before you now, is more rain. And in between these statues that you would imagine are grand and majestic in daylight, there has been cloth and supports, hobbles thrown together as people take shelter, literally, distraught across this once pretty much holy site. A shelter for the homeless.
Are any of the statues of Sindala, Torma, or the Colossus?
They are all koalas. They are all koalas, as is their nature.
As we're walking, I will try to offer a little bit of assistance if there's anybody that's like obviously like desperately needing help.
You mostly just get cold, curious glances as you all stride past. For a mixture of many reasons, because A, there is an undead walking in Tao Sinlan, such thing is known to be blasphemy. There is a returned prodigal son, there is a careless cat, and there is a strange fire sorcerer, and there is a rabbit person walking through the causeway.
And Chelsea.
And Chelsea, which actually is the least strange.
Oh, I'm aware. That's why he's and Chelsea.
He's still a cat person.
Cat people are more common here. Rabbit folk too, I suppose, but there's just an air about you that is unusual.
Yeah, moon magic.
You're more badass than they are used to.
You stink of druid, which they don't really like.
You stink of
Anyway.
You reek greatness.
I smell of salmon treats.
You smell.
I stink like a fish.
You smell of toes.
You all
You smell of feet.
get a myriad of cold glances thrown your way until you reach the Sunshaft Bay, which, as described before, is a series of gilded circular platforms that hang on translucent rails of light, which are absent at the moment. There's a small group of people gathered in the bay, about 4 people, you think. Dim light casts one of them into silhouette. They're directly into the house.
She's leading, correct?
Yes. In fact, she's leading by like 1 or 2 people lengths. She's walking ahead of you very fast.
I assume it's her, followed directly by Kenji, and then the 4 of us kind of walking side by side.
Nimbus said she was in the back. So I assume that aligns with that.
Do I recognize any of the silhouettes?
You all do, once you get close enough. Kairi walks right past them. One of them turns to look at her and like reaches out, and she literally shrugs him off and keeps walking. The rest of you know this to be Ryu Young and his party. Ryu seems to be holding a lump of solarite in his hands, and they are all bickering about something.
Remind me who Ryu was.
Bane, lead monk who punched me.
He is Koala Monk.
Oh, this is the group of 4 from earlier.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's also Swiftpaw the Cashit, Nicholas the Engin, and normal name the human.
Subnormal.
Subnormal. Yes, they're all bickering at each other. Except until Kairi walks past, and they'll kind of give her this stare. For different reasons. You think. You can't quite make out all the pieces from here.
I'll also walk past.
Ryu looks at you then. Not so fast, Wolf. Did he call you Wolf, or did they both call you Wolf? I don't remember.
Kairi was the main one who called me Wolf. He called me, so he called me like a wolf, but also called me traitor.
Yeah. Not so fast, traitor Wolf. Where do you think you are going?
Do you even want to find out?
Nicholas kind of reaches to the
I stepped between. Oh, we're busy.
Yeah.
Come on, Kenji.
Yeah.
Just
One thing I read this morning, I had I've currently have like my entire top left of my body bandaged from the burn marks I had when I embraced. But yeah.
As you kind of like shuttle Kenji out of the way, Ryu steps up to you and says, "Not so fast, undead.
We're busy.
You have sorcerers with you, yes?
We have Kairi.
And you have him, and you have her.
What do you need?
We need to get to Hiroshima.
Why?
We have business to be done."
So do we. Find your own sorcerers. We're busy.
He kind of like begins to aggress the point further.
Excuse me?
When Swiftpaw in normal name, whose name I forgot because it was so normal. It was like Joseph or Jason or something.
Philip. Perhaps
Jeremy.
Gene.
It's Jeremy. Jeremy and Swiftpaw kind of like, we're sorry about Ryu, but we really need to get to El Shaddai. And you guys look like, Jason points up towards the storm clouds, and he's like, "Look, there's a bunch of monsters up there. We're just proposing that Ryu ignored for now." Ryu motions to say something, and Swiftpaw holds him back. "We have the same goal."
25 pulls out his pocket watch, clearly annoyed at the delay of time. Wasn't it like 12 hours ago you guys tried to jump us and got your ass handed to you? I think we'll be alright.
Swiftpaw says, "Precisely, so we pose no threat to you, so please, let us come with you."
How much?
I turned to Alistair and Nimbus, since the two of them already passed.
Oh, I'm getting held back by Rio Young.
No, I pushed
He's
you away.
doing like the teenage boy square up puff chest thing.
He has never hit last though, so he is just T-posing.
He's kind of like letting his spirit shimmer a little too, because he thinks it's cool and intimidating.
It is.
It's not.
He's the one that keeps talking, right?
No, Jason and Swiftpaw.
No, but he keeps trying to talk.
Yes, Ryu keeps trying to butt in, but his friends are holding him.
We're basically just, if Rio and I were standing face to face, you guys are talking.
Can I shape water like this spin in his mouth? So it's just like
You may.
a little bit like frozen together.
He looks disgusted at you. He pries his lips unclosed.
His lips are super chapped.
We! And he turns to his group.
Excuse me?
You all had not forgotten to buy solarite in Poland, we would not be in this situation.
Kenji, he does know a bit about Solarite, because he's because he kind of has to be, because of where he was raised. Mm-hmm. I thought, it's really wrong. What are you doing with Solarite?
I am not a sorcerer. There is no sunlight. We needed way to power Sunshaft.
But I thought it was heretical to use one.
I will not.
Although, if you...
My comrades will be.
If you want to be heretical, it's not my place to judge you.
These are dire times. What I do is instant honestly. For once, I imagine he would be willing to forgive this. And then
we owe these guys.
And then Philip pops up again, and he goes, "Look, we're real sorry."
Jeremy.
Sir, do you even have a real name?
Jeremy says, "Look, we're real sorry about earlier. Could you just..."
Look, I have no qualms with you. You can take it up with them, and I'll finish going with Kairi.
We've got a chunk of solarite. We can have someone help you guys out with the Sunshaft.
Can 2 sorcerers power all of us?
3 can power a whole shaft. 2 is the bare minimum.
1,
you're assuming no one breaks concentration at any point. 3, you get 1 wiggle room of allowance.
And the solarite, it doesn't count as a sorcerer. It's 1 solarite per person.
What you imagine it would do, or what Kairi proceeds to explain in no uncertain terms very aggressively, is that solarite is not anywhere close to being a substitution for a sorcerer, but it would quicken the journey significantly. Let's say you were in a tight situation, you would get there 1 round faster.
Wow, Gabe, we'll solo!
Yeah, I don't have any opinions on it. You guys can join us or stay behind. It's up to them.
Well, this is for you. I would not want to step on your party's toes, he says very sadly.
I believe it was my heel against your chin, not really stepping on toes. But that's neither here.
He needs to score.
I'm like a foot taller than
Nicholas.
Like, looking down. like looking down at him like a foot taller. 25 doesn't have to do anything to act more imposing. He just is.
Nicholas pushes him back and he's like, Ryu, I know that we have made some mistakes, and that it turns out you all have made some enemies, but I'm hoping that in the what is the word for this in the Kyoto? Jeremy, speak up. What we're trying to say is, for the greater good, we've all got the same mission. Let's let bygones be bygones. Ryu actually threw the first blow.
Kenji's presence pissed them off.
Kenji did kind of egg them on, though.
Right.
They all look kind of like expectantly at Ryu, who sticks his tongue in his cheek and looks away from you all and says, "We could use the help. We could use the help."
See, was that so difficult? And I will pat him on the top of the head again, like
he pulls you back,
taller than him,
not to get out of your grasp, but to let you know that he is not happy with the situation.
I do not break eye contact as I do it too. Alright, let's get the fuck out of here. Fuck it, we ball.
They all kind of look at the rest.
He said it!
They look at the rest of the party, just besides the people who said yes, expectantly waiting for it.
Are we letting them?
I see no reason why. The more the merrier, honestly.
So you mean you see no reason why not?
We can fight.
Alright, well...
It wouldn't hurt to have more people helping us. Just leave it at And we've already beat them once. So.
Yeah, I'll re-break your jaw if this goes poorly. And then I will turn to leave.
When you think you the most deadpan look you've ever received in your life?
25 gives no fuck.
He used to quite literally swallow his pride and walks forward.
I've killed many creatures in my day. Don't be the next.
Who are you looking at when you say that?
Ryu.
Okay.
The only one being problematic.
Three friends just kind of push it along and it's so sorry face at you.
Dude, okay.
We're looking at long on you, Ryu.
You're saying hey, I have this really good taxidermy friend. He'd totally be able to make you into a wall mount.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
Damn, your head, that skull, perfect size for a cup.
Nicholas isn't in the mood anymore.
How much blood do you
Kenji
think
is the
I
one
can
that's
fit
doing
in
evil
that
right
skull?
now.
How much ale could I fit in that skull of yours? These are the real questions.
You all walk onto the Sunshaft. It's quite small.
Your hip bone would probably make a good cane.
It wouldn't. Very long. Femur, maybe.
I meant like the handle, like the top end piece for the rest of the cane.
Do you have a bone spur on the inside of your right hip?
I get this feeling that you have bone spurs. You start to be a bone spur person.
You look like the kind of guy that nails in their knees.
You see, you've got many sutures in your skull. Just a good crack on the jaw. That's why they're so easy to break right here. You've got your sagittal suture, your coronal suture, the frontal suture.
I believe you.
Nimbus seems to know an awful lot about the diminished skull.
Where's Colton? Can you show us a cadaver that he's got on hand?
Schultzing's not here. Yes, he is. Actually, he needs to be here, because he's one of the concentrators.
Guys, we'll never fall, because he won't attack people who aren't here.
Gabe with
Oh, I will give you guys a spoiler. Kairi is going to lose concentration based on the moment she said. Her con modifier is negative.
Because I threw sand in her eyes.
She lost instantly.
She's a glass cannon.
Aren't we all?
You are not.
Laughs in just normal canon.
Do I have all the boys present?
The boys?
Called you like the... Because you're a Pirates of the Caribbean fan, aren't you? Somewhat?
Yeah, I've watched all of them.
Like the imagery of all the skeletons?
That's... Okay. That's, actually terrifying.
I was one of them.
I know. Okay, like real life though. Could you imagine like sinking someone's boat and being like, "Fuck yeah, we won" before they even got onto our beach, and then all of a sudden they come walking out of the water, and it's like, "Oh fuck, we didn't win."
They're not walking, Cole. They're full sprinting. You have multiple terrains.
They're on their side rolling.
Nimbus, as you walk onto the Sunshaft, you notice something that sticks out to you. You have not seen any birds or wildlife here until now. There are 3 canaries perched.
Are they actual canaries? Can I vibe check them?
Would you like to roll insight or animal handling?
Can I throw a rock at one of them? Vibe check this bird, bitch.
Is it insight or animal handling? Yeah, I'll do animal handling.
Abigail, baby.
18.
You recognize an intelligence behind the eyes of some of these canaries. These strike you as someone's familiars.
I wish I had like blindness or something.
Vibe check the familiar.
They're not looking
rocks
at you until you step onto the Sunshaft. I like how as soon as I bring something up, you all immediately suspect something is up.
Well, just having wildlife is not typically there.
You explicitly said that they're not
I
wild.
should throw in more irrelevant details.
I'm gonna start throwing rocks at Gabe. I throw a rock at God. Shake stick.
Do you do anything? Say anything? Keep this to yourself? Telepathy?
Don't
Kick a
trust
bird?
birds.
Don't trust birds. Don't contact.
The birds don't leave.
Birds work for the bourgeoisie.
I pull out my bag of rocks.
Yes, let's chuck it. Go for it.
The bird makes that sound. It's very unsettling. It's okay. The bird makes a normal canary sound and flies away. There's still 2 perched on the Sunshaft.
Were they perched together, or were they...
Separately. Not like either one of those ones like this.
I didn't know if they're acting as like a flock.
I'll tell 25 which ones look the most familiar like to me.
They're all familiars.
Okay.
Okay, then I will aim for each of them, and if they're low level, they will evaporate.
They fly away.
They fly away?
Truly's not alerting our enemies, are we?
And then you turn your back and you see that they have returned.
I have a lot of rocks.
I think they're watching us.
Alright, we can get started.
Pull out
Wait, it's like playing whack-a-mole. As soon as you throw a rock at one, the other 2 fly back.
Pulls out.
We're over a ledge, right? Just turn the pile of rocks over and they'll make a large enough pile of rocks so we can eventually climb it up to the Oshala.
Is a theoretically infinite bag of rocks, it is not a literally infinite bag of rocks.
You all stand on the Sunshaft. Nimbus, do you channel your power into the Sunshaft?
Yeah.
You see Kairi and Shulcine do the same. Bits of divine light creep out of Shulcine's silhouette, and bits of fire reach Kairi's feet. The air beneath you, the air beneath and around you all grows suddenly warmer. Thin rails of translucent light appear at the edges of the Sunshaft. You hear like a creaking ship, like a grinding sound. Dim lights appear in the floor of the Sunshaft. It begins to creep forward.
Like the whole platform is risen?
Yes. It's like you are on a long elevator that is very slowly, very cautiously making its way up towards a little archipelago of dots in the eye of the storm.
I keep throwing rocks at the birds.
You throw a rock at one, 2 more fly back. And they begin to chitter at you.
Is the same 3 birds mocking?
Yes.
Like a kid at the park. Just throwing rocks.
There comes a point where they seem to tire of messing around with you and they all leave.
I see it fly away. Full on.
You keep throwing stones, and it's the oddest thing, but you swear you see one skip off of a storm cloud.
Alistair, come hither.
Oh, yes?
Watch, and I will attempt to do it again.
You're closer to the storm cloud this time. You throw the stone, and it skips. You see the ripple within the surface of the cloud. Not like cotton, but like water. And the stone flies off.
Wait, explain to me what the fuck just happened?
Watch.
Yeah. You threw the rock and it bounced.
Nimbus, I don't know much about clouds.
And it bounced out of the cloud.
Oh, it's literally my name, yeah.
Am I wrong? You're Jewish, you know a lot about
It's always stormy outside.
I see.
Come, watch. You should be a forecaster.
Hey, I pull you over and I tell you to watch as I throw a rock at a cloud and it skips off the cloud again.
It's difficult to give him your
shouldn't
total
do that.
attention because you're focusing on moving a giant platform right now.
Right.
I should let you know that.
The daily forecast. It's raining sideways.
You just see, like you stick stones up of a storm cloud, and the closer you get, the more you can hear the sound it makes. It's like a plink, like a little raindrop hitting the water.
Oh, that's weird.
You should not do that.
Okay, stop it. Nimbus will like actively focusing. Shut the fuck up.
Then it looks like a cloud. Your whole shit is like fucked up.
Andrea does have a very dumb idea.
You're like Jimmy Neutron. You're like, I'm going brain blast.
Kenji's like, ooh, this is the water, and I can run on water.
You all
Runs on cloud.
continue forward for a few minutes. Some of the canaries make a return. It's quite annoying. You throw oxygen until they leave again. And you see a storm cloud directly in the path of the Sunshaft. And
Oh boy.
you throw a rock, it skips up vertically, and then it keeps going up until it disappears.
Man, I know I'm old. I don't remember gravity working like that. Like, is the cloud go up?
No, the cloud keeps drifting very slightly in place. And in fact, as your arm goes over the edge, you feel an updraft. A very strong wind blowing.
What's up, draft?
I don't know, what's up with you?
Nimbus,
There's
there's a giant storm cloud in the way of where you and your friends are piloting the Sunshaft. And as far as you know, there's no way to steer this thing.
Hey, Kairi?
What? I'm focusing.
What should we do about that?
It's just a cloud. I'm sure it's fine.
I don't
No,
know.
throw another rock.
Holy shit. she just watches in silence and then nods.
I cast Gust on. Wait, I can't. Can I?
Yes.
It doesn't even have to be.
I cast Gust then.
And the cloud like ripples like water when wind blows across it. It doesn't move. It's like it kind of wobbles a little.
Everybody take a knee so we don't get knocked off this thing.
She kind of nods. Yes, that is concerning.
Can I freeze this?
Would you like to try?
Can I cast Shape Water?
You may.
I can't freeze all of it.
Make a spell casting check.
14.
You manage to bend a little tunnel in the inside of the storm cloud. Not enough to cover the whole Sunshaft, but just enough that everybody crowded together, shoulder to shoulder, can scrape through. And as you all pass through the tunnel in the cloud, you see that the inside of the storm cloud is like water. Not like an aquarium, not quite so thick, but it's like the collection of dust and water droplets ripples and moves as one body, and you see fish swimming around inside the cloud. Some of them look real, some of them look ghostly and ethereal. Do you reach into the cloud? The surface ripples slightly like water does, and it feels just like your hand is submerged. You kind of swish
Like
it
your
back and
hands in
forth.
warm water. You feel...
You pee. No, you swish your
That's for the first time.
You swish your hand back and forth, and you see the dust and water droplets dance like as if in a current.
Wake up, babe, first piss.
You see Kairi reach out to his whole bag.
Cooks a fish.
Oh, boy. Salmon snack.
Do you throw it into the cloud? It gets swarmed immediately. You blink and the snack is gone.
Did it form her hand at all?
No, she didn't actually make contact with the water. And then she pulls back. This is strange magic at work here.
Don't touch the water.
Touch the water?
Ryu's expression is
I
very...
pushed Kenji into the
Ryu's expression is very stormy as he looks at this. He's like shaking his head disapprovingly.
It's
Very obviously, as if he wants someone to ask him about it.
I do not.
Collectively,
what is going on right now?
No, you're not supposed to ask him.
Too bad.
There's like a brief expression on his face, like, oh my god, someone asked me. And then it goes back into dark stormy. The head bright star, Silas is at least one, is assembling his great work.
Okay, that
Where does he get
is
some of
vague as
these
fuck.
nuts?
Please elaborate.
He was excited again that someone wants him to explain.
Fuck you.
And then his
You
expression-
deliberately phrased that in a way that needs more explanation. Don't feel excited.
He takes pride in his position as High Inquisitor. Let it be.
I was sent a sending spell by someone of high rank, telling me that Silas has gone mad, and that he is attempting to stop some celestial body from crashing into the earth.
Oh yeah, the moon's falling.
I am aware.
Common knowledge.
I'm aware.
We believe that he is attempting to construct a barrier.
From the moon?
I've heard worse ideas.
I'm gonna cast a shield spell on the Earth. My AC raised by 5.
The issue being, of course, that his barrier is causing all of our society to collapse.
I mean, there are other mountains. You could try somewhere else.
I am here to replace him. And he strikes a pose.
A new bright
Would
star.
be like,
25 is like the disappointed dad, like, come on, man.
I am going to replace him as head bright star.
Are you a bright star?
Not yet.
Is it
And
a
he flashes
title?
a toothy smile.
Is it like a title or like a last name?
It's a title.
It's a title.
It was, if you remember the legend, it was given, the first bright star was the Colossus.
Right.
Who raised them from the earth?
And the Colossus from that one had big little koala wings, looked a lot like a koala rather than like a,
What is this
Yeah.
guy's name?
Ryu Yon.
No.
Are
the
koalas
dude who's doing-
Silas Lee Wong.
Silas.
Robert, are
It
koalas
is silent.
humanoid with, or like humans with wings, or like
Koalas are lizard folk.
lizards with wings?
yeah,
Okay.
lizard folk with like winged arms, and they can,
Okay.
the female needs to fly, the male needs to kind of glide.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the males have strong tendency towards light magic.
I've been told this, I did not remember.
That's okay.
You said Silas is going mad, and I was like, that sounds like Silas the Mad. Sounds familiar. It wasn't. I was misremembering.
I was expecting a Skyrim reference.
No, I was.
I was going to do the Homer Simpson thing where I choke you.
No, I was misremembering an actual historical person named Cyrus.
The name Silas tilts me right now because in League of Legends, the most broken character in the game by far right now is the character named Silas.
At the mention of the name Silas, Nimbus, you see what looks like a face very briefly form in the cloud around you and then disappear. You're not sure if it was
Familiar at all?
no, you're not sure if it was a trick of the light or if you were imagining it, but you swear for a second you saw a nose and 2 eyes.
There is no light. It can't be a trick of the light.
Can I do like a ray of frost into it so it's like,
You make a smiley face with this.
it's more like a range to try to do ice, to like, instead of just like, it's cube, you know?
You're trying to shoot something through the water?
Yeah.
Okay, yes, you can do that. We'll spell casting check.
I thought you were trying to make a smiley face. with
No,
ice.
why would Nimbus 20 or 9?
You make a sad face.
You light up, your ray of frost shines cold blue through the storm cloud. It lights up a school of fish, and you see some chunks of stone suspended inside the cloud, and that's it.
Is this just still the same cloud?
Yeah, this is in the span of a few seconds still.
Oh, okay.
Can't look into the cloud.
You look into the cloud.
No, I don't.
Oh.
I actively don't.
You put your face in the water?
No!
You don't recognize the bodies of the water.
All right.
You do recognize.
After Ryu continues some posturing, and his friends all kind of
Is he being moody?
You need to hit your lads more, bro.
You pass through the cloud safely.
Like
You could say we passed gas.
Bro, one of our coworkers the other day asked me if I like Superman because I was sand like him, and I don't know if it's a compliment or an insult.
Like, you stand with your hands on your hips?
Matt.
Sometimes.
Yeah, it was Matt, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, Matt called him Superman, because whenever Matt comes over to talk to us, Brad's always standing there like...
This is how I stand!
stoic as fuck.
Dudes with pecs be like...
Sometime
I prefer to
passes.
call them moves.
Does anyone want to say anything, or are we letting time flow by? No more tangents. Does anyone want to say anything, or are we letting time pass?
I'm stand by the front.
You don't have flesh, do you?
No.
Well, yeah, he does. Yeah, or something similar to it underneath his silvery thing.
Ryu's also giving you nasty looks this whole time, by the way.
I have a version of blood, but not flesh in the same way that you do. What?
I'm curious about the creatures in the water. But I also don't want to risk hurting you.
Alistair.
What's your train of thought?
Oh, sorry.
Well, they surrounded my salmon snack.
And it was devoured.
And I'm just
I put my hand in the water and they...
Oh, you did?
Yeah,
Oh.
they didn't do anything.
Never mind. I guess
He's also not edible.
I think that's what
Have you
hurt.
tried?
Oh, I said he.
Yeah, have you tried?
Have I tried? No, I'll put my hand in the water.
Oh!
That's not what you
There's no clouds nearby. The time has passed.
I meant, have you tried eating 25?
I know when he went like this, I grabbed his hand, took a bite out of his forearm.
And she's like, you know what? I want to taste.
And that's why Kenji has dentures.
Yeah. Oh, well, the next time we pass the cloud, Kenji will put his hand in the water.
The fish, you can just swim towards you.
Yeah. Do any of them look carnivorous or like?
There are some that resemble piranhas.
All right. The first one that approaches me that looks piranha-like, I will just grab and like take out.
It turns into the...
Fish don't do that, huh? They don't do that here.
It made me the smartest thing I've ever heard you say.
Fish don't do that.
Oh yeah, you're vicious fuck.
Yeah. Maybe I just have that kind of effect on fish. Fish fear me, women love me.
I've never met a woman who loves
I have. Kairi says, I do.
You look, Kenji?
In a dark sense. In a...
Not even in a sibling way?
That is platonic. Sorry, I don't remember the fucking pathos, logos, whatever that's called.
Agape.
Sure. Any more threats in this conversation? I'll take it as an...
Any more isms?
Yeah.
Okay. Alistair, you feel a small weight on your shoulder.
What is it?
Do you turn your head and look?
Yeah?
Are you wearing the mouth hood?
Yeah.
Is the hood up?
Well, I feel it on my shoulder. I kind of just like...
Is the hood up, yes or no?
Yeah?
The hood is up, okay. You turn and look at the bird.
It's a bird on my shoulder. I can tell it's a bird.
Do you turn and look at the creature?
Yeah, I look at it.
There's a canary on your shoulder.
Oh, hey, like those canaries you saw in... Yeah.
It's looking directly into your eyes.
Man, I wonder.
And it opens its beak and it says in the voice of a man, "What do you think you're all doing here?"
We're here to fix whatever's going on.
What else, sir? Who are you talking to?
I just point. I point at a bird.
There's no bird. There is no
Before
bird.
you moved it, he said, "Don't point at me. I'm not here."
Do I see a bird on his shoulder?
It's hidden behind his head from
Okay.
your point of view.
Can I just rotate my body?
You can. Do you listen to the bird? Do you show it to the party?
I just, yeah, without saying anything, I'm just like, I rotate.
Flies off of your shoulder.
He asked you not to show him to the party.
And then
No, he
lands on
just
your
said
head.
not to say anything.
He said he was implying.
Yeah. Wow, great information scouting.
he
Why?
flies up and lands on your head and pecks you.
Bitch.
Whatever's going on here is being taken care of. You can all leave.
Obviously it's not, because it's still going on.
It is being taken care of.
Well, maybe you need some help.
I think you should also turn back.
Too late. We're already heading this way. It's a one-way,
Yeah.
Another canary lands on your shoulder.
it's a one-way train, bitch.
The prodigal son returned.
Oh, God.
Oh, yeah. Have I met Silas before?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's it.
Hey, Silas.
Oh shit.
Yes, Daniel, we're gonna face your father!
Is my father up there?
Yes, he is.
Then why are you asking us to turn back?
Because I sense
And then a canary lands on Kairi's shoulder.
there are sorcerers here with you.
Nimbus, a canary lands on the tip of your spear. It looks at you piercingly. All the birds.
Yule, how do you feel?
But hey there, brightest bird stood up.
Hey, anything I call it turns to dust. But hear me.
Hey there, it feels like there's a familiar on the point of my blade. But
When you activate flock assembly yourself.
and all the
I
canaries
do it.
speak in units. It then lands on your shoulder instead.
Magic users. Using my sunshafts. What do you think that you can achieve here? I assure you, everything is being taken care of. Turn back.
We're here to find his dad.
No, you're not.
Yeah, we are.
Is he talk? Are they talking to you anyway?
There's a flock of birds just on our 20-foot pedestal, just all talking in unison. I assume I can hear them.
The canary lifts off of Kenji's shoulder and lands on yours.
You're not here. At least not all of you are here for this task. I know at least.
And the bird points a wing towards you and his friends.
But they are here to try and stop me.
I flicked the bird off of me.
These guys are weak.
And lands back on your spear.
Talking to bird. These guys are weak as shit.
You see Kairi, like someone a fireball
Can I
in her head.
play it away, into the clouds?
It flies away and then lands back on Kenji. You see Kairi.
Kenji's like a scarecrow. He's got his birds on his arm.
Sitting next to Alistair, she's got a fireball in her hand. She's very cautiously attempting to smoke the canary. And it flies away and lands on somebody else.
Just finger gun
But
fire.
can you just say there were like four of them on him because he's not shooting them?
I also have one.
She walks up, like a flame in her hand, attempts to smoke one of the birds. It flies away, lands on
Can you
your head.
just kick their ass when they get up there? They're weak as shit.
I warn you! Turn back now!
We have business with his father.
No!
Or what?
I sense that there is more business because if it was just you and your father, it would be just him and her.
We're just along to watch the show.
And your father is here for something as well, and I don't like it. Sorry, what was that you said?
Well,
We're just
what?
along for the show.
Oh, you will face my wrath.
You seem too angry.
A face forms out of a storm cloud nearby. Large, terrible, powerful, great and terrible, you could say. Lightning flashed out of its mouth and thunder booms.
I will kill you!
Oh my god, it's like the eagle from Marvel. Oh my god.
I was trying to do Oz the Great.
I was
and Terrible.
definitely getting Oz.
Okay.
Hold on.
The Wizard of Oz. Behind the screen.
I know this is Wizard of Oz. I'm just being the Marvel guy. Like, oh my god, it's like Marvel.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, it's very obviously
I
Oz.
prefer Sandman for this, if we're making a Marvel reference.
I will kill you!
Can we deal with his dad first? You can kill us afterwards.
No.
We're just here to watch a fight, bro.
I sense grim purpose among you.
Okay. What was your insight roll?
You tell me?
This is one of the canaries laying on your spear again. It's kind of leaning in towards you.
You tell me you're here just to face his father?
Yeah.
Prove it. Shove them off the side.
Beast War?
Yes. The Inquisitor and his
no.
friends.
I'm not doing that.
We're not killers. Okay, actually, no, I don't say that at all. We are
We are all murderers.
Murder the fuck out of
So,
We are not quite murder hobos, but we are murderers.
At the mention of Shimon, Ryu puffs up his chest. And
Sit
then
the fuck
the
down.
other three kind of look at you cautiously.
Alright.
The face forms again out of the storm. A bolt of lightning grazes past you just enough so that your ears burn hot. Your hair stands on end.
I shuffle to the other side to let him lightning bolt the four of them.
Prove to me that you're the terrible his father! Push them off the edge.
No.
I thought not! Stay back. You shall face the wrath of the storm!
We gotta take the elevator all the way up before we can go back down, sorry.
That's not true!
I believe it's true.
Harry, no, it's not true. We can turn back. Shut the fuck up.
It's true!
Are we? No!
We're not turning back.
Exactly! You can...
See, this is why I don't want you 4 fucks to come here.
Well, I think if they weren't here, he would have just told us.
You agreed to this.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm not gonna do anything about it, but it's still annoying.
So what's it gonna be? Are you gonna turn back or are you gonna face my wrath?
Silas.
Can you just shut up until we get up there?
No!
Aren't you guys all monks? Aren't you supposed to be honorable?
I'm not a monk.
I was gonna say he's not a monk.
He's not one.
Well,
Silas, can you guarantee me you're stronger than those 4?
Yes! Stronger than all of you combined.
Good, you'll be a good warm-up for my father.
I have had eternity to master my craft.
As have I.
He has a cock.
Turn back!
25 doesn't say that out loud.
Brad said that.
Brad said that's a goal.
Don't let anyone stop me from my divine purpose.
Man, that's cool. That's a really cool story.
Can you engage with the characters? Is this Alistair speaking?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I have no interest in what this man is saying.
When I get you shall die.
Alright, if I die, we're killing you first.
No.
What?
Voice booms again.
But yeah, I'll just at this point I'll go. By the way, you guys, this is exactly what I'm talking about. I'm putting people in unnecessary danger by having you all
We
with
would
me.
be in this situation regardless.
If they weren't here, we wouldn't have to shove them off.
The 4 of us would be here whether you were here or not.
You don't get it. The face leans in and a gust of wind blows across the Sunshaft. I want a strength save from everybody.
Oh shit. Oh god. Oh no. Oh lord.
Can I attempt to catch
20.
Unnatural.
Hey, let's see how high you roll.
28.
We'll see how they roll.
17.
Can I catch Alistair?
Alistair, what did you get?
Can I catch Alistair?
Alistair's moth cloak gets caught by the wind and it begins to fling him back. You manage to grab him. As you all kind of slide back a few feet, you actually see one of the monks gets slid to the edge and grabs on, climbs back up. Kairi also slips and falls, prone, not off the shaft, but...
Don't you see? All of this is my domain. Turn back. No one shall stop me from my holy mission.
You know what's crazy is that we've heard a lot of people say similar things.
I love the idea of you talking so much shit and then getting blown and caught.
I knew you were gonna catch me.
Talk shit to get his head to talk shit again.
I catch you, you immediately start talking shit again. See, we're prepared to kick your ass.
He's like,
land on your shoulder and Houston, they pull your cloak back out.
To try to like catch me again?
No, to like, or
To catch the wind?
Yes.
it seems like they're trying to threaten you. And the voice booms.
Do you know how high up you are? Do you know how far you have to fall?
I like
that's a 20.
Wait, I was gonna say, how long does slow fall last? Is that like a...
6 seconds.
You used it right before landing.
Yeah.
Okay. How long have we been on this Sunshine?
About an hour.
I was right. Fall a lot.
The canaries begin to
I'm gonna like...
shift the tips of the cloak back and forth, and a gust of wind catches.
Oh,
I'm
shit.
still holding
I was
on
gonna
to
like walk up to you and like very nonchalantly, like not even acknowledging it, tie a rope around my waist and then tie a rope around your waist.
The gust of wind is not strong enough to blow you away.
It is
They're
flat.
trying to scare you.
Alright. Alistair ties himself to 25.
Do you actually, yes or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
I am
This is
actually...
important. If I fall, I am the anchor that will make you hit the ground.
Dude, if you fall, I'm extra fucked. Like, if you don't succeed at
That's what I'm saying. If I fall, I am the anchor that will be pulling. You will not be free falling. You will be reaching terminal velocity.
I'll see you in the clock tower, bitch.
I can survive the fall.
Yeah.
I won't.
He will be cut in half and the rope will tear him because he'll fall too fast.
You find that you are just about to arrive in Il Shalah. You see a mess of floating islands. They're not at all like you remember them getting. They were all at the same level, give or take. They're all scattered. Some of them are upside down, some of them are facing the wrong way. Numerous amounts of them are just chunks of rock seemingly torn apart by the wind. The storm clouds above you begin to curve upwards and curl, and you can see just through a tiny slit in the eye of that vertical storm, the surface of the moon gleaming bright and silver. The rain here is falling sideways. The wind is blowing directly up, and just like a thin line you can see between this archipelago of floating islands, you see a twisting maelstrom of water spinning upwards like a spear. Amidst the storm clouds, of which there are many, lightning dances, chunks of stone, and larger shapes than just fish wiggle and rise.
Girl, look at this and say, I can fix him.
25 sees the moon and is happy.
Your Sunshaft looks to, like it's about to plant you about dead center in the middle of the mess, both vertically and horizontally. But you see storm clouds beginning to close in front of your path. Roll initiative.
What do magic users be like?
Just an average day.
I gotta pull out a different...
How long was the rope that you tied to us? I assume we have like 30 feet?
If we need, yeah, like 10.
It's a 50-foot rope. I assume 30 feet of leeway? Okay.
Yeah, something like that. If
I will say the code word to make you forcibly handshake me. Let's do this shit.
Wait, what does that do?
It's the curse.
The friendly gesture.
The curse of brotherhood.
Oh, so I am forced to walk up to you and be like, yeah.
No.
Hell yeah, brother.
No, wait. You tied to me, it's just like, alright. We lived together, we died together. You ready for this shit? As the two non-magic users are walking into this.
Alright, gang, I need you to listen up. I need you to listen up good. Here's the deal. You need to survive 4 rounds with at least 2 people concentrating on the Sunshaft to arrive safely in Il Shalah. The wind is blowing very strongly upwards. The maximum fall speed at the moment is 30 feet per round. Hold on.
Cole, what'd you get for initiative?
I got a 16.
I got a 17.
I got a 16.
Or no fucking way! The 2 dudes who are roped together get a fucking power turn. Let's fucking go. Oh my god, that's fantastic. That could not have been planned.
Bits of terrain surface out of the storm.
Fucking real.
He's using the tiles! Tile moment.
Ripples of water, conveniently available for monks, also appear. Dim shapes out of the clouds circle in. You see the sharp glint of ivory white teeth.
Oh, they're sharks.
Tall fins point out of the mist.
They're
Oh
sharks.
my god, they're literally just...
Do the rivers of water also rise with the platform?
What?
Will they, like, since the platform I'm assuming is rising, does the water also rise with it?
I was about to get to that. All of the terrain that is not the Sunshaft will change every other round or so.
We need 4 rounds.
And because you have Solarite, you may at any point use that Solarite to skip a round forward.
We used it on the last one because we're gamers.
No, because we're speedrunners, we use it on the first one.
No! The water will shift every round. The terrain will either shift around or be replaced. So, prepare yourself for shenaniganery. 25, initiative.
16 times with Alistair.
I'm at 17.
based power turn be like?
Nimbus.
15.
15. Kenji.
We really get 17, 16, 15?
Mm-hmm.
Kind of sexy.
7 for Kairi.
We're a perfect bell curve.
Yes. Actually, I know what a bell curve is, and I'm proud to remember what it is.
Bradley.
I successfully failed that. I was there.
Me wins stat.
Okay, I showed up.
Oh, what class do you have that you were leaving for? No, not. Is it 8th grade? When you saw me, I was leaving for that.
Oh, I was there for a group project.
Oh, well, no, because you just looked at the same time as this guy who's the treasurer of Quizville, and you're both computer science people, so I was like, odd, interesting. What if they were together?
Do you know his name?
Elon?
His what?
Elon?
No idea that you're sorry. Alone.
Sounds like just an insult. Alone.
He's like, well, he says people, he's like, A-lone. Like, alone.
You owe me alone.
Yeah. No, he's just Jewish.
Oof.
Jewish with money. So when do the giant sky armors come and play here?
Never.
Next move.
Next.
So when do we get to actually do Frosty Wipeout?
We're not doing Frosty Wipeout.
The Fireball who fight the moon during Frosty Wipeout.
I'm doing it! What numbers are 2, 5, 8, and 10. Good.
I'm surprised they're separated somehow. We have people between us.
They're all flying, by the way. Great sharks appear. And let me consult my bestiary. Whoever's first can move if they so desire.
Stormling 2.
Fuck.
Oh, I can't do Moonbeam or anything.
That'd be good.
No. I mean, you can. You've got at least 2 people concentrating, but, you know, if you want to take that risk, then that's up to you.
Shulkin's con modifier is +2 or +3?
3. I think it's the same as mine.
Yeah, I think it depends on how optimal he's being, because if he's being quote-unquote optimal, it would be 3, but...
Do sorcerers have proficiency in
They
con? They do?
They have proficiency on this, yeah.
So
He's got a +3.
Yeah, so he's got a +7 total.
Like this.
Can my document load,
It'll be
please?
1 less than mine. The mine's +8.
Gave me a 10 gigabyte file that won't open on command.
I split them apart specifically so they would load faster. Because yes, the other one is getting to significant page number that it would not want to load.
What is a significant page?
I guess like 100 or so.
It was combined with probably about 90.
Damn, that's impressive.
Back to the name.
Servants. Okay. Yes.
I think in my
So,
opinion,
what you are seeing is essentially a mix between a shark and a wyvern.
Okay.
It doesn't have legs per se, but it does have like little claws and fins on the front. No back legs. All right.
So it's like if a raptor and a shark had a face.
Stormfin 2.
Yo, mother.
How fast are these? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
You take that back.
Okay. Nimbus, it's your turn.
It was all.
And I should note, you see more shapes in the clouds arriving. You think more waves of enemies will be coming in subsequent rounds.
You ever seen a statue ride a shark raptor in space?
Yeah!
I thought of it's Sharknado.
I have a feeling I have a feeling on how we can beat
Are we
each other.
considered to be in a storm?
I would say so, yeah.
Call lightning moment.
That is concentration there.
You're right.
I don't know what that was. Just saying. That's a little strange.
Start finger gunning lightning.
Our druid from my Wednesday campaign, we have had 3 major boss battles, has killed it with Call Lightning as the final hit for all 3 boss
Let's
battles.
go to Nimbus.
I will have... I can't reach it. It's a Shillelagh right now. I'll just cast
You got the, oh shit, flight concentration. Fuck.
Rhyme light.
Run like that. Number 5.
You have the dodge action if you
What
want to.
kind of save is that again?
X.
Oh. Take up proficiency in this.
How?
23.
That passes, so you take 1 damage.
Run like your favorite stuff.
Oh, yeah, it says 0, I guess. I'll cast the Lele, too.
Smart.
But hey there. Let's go, bitch.
You should get in the.
Any movement?
Go, bitches!
There are pillars here, by the way.
I'm kind of behind a pillar already, though, on my note.
I think that one's gonna come and just beat your
Want
ass.
to be smoothing? No smoothing?
Be like high to the crowd.
Alright.
Body block.
25 and Alistair, I imagine you do the...
Oh yeah, we talked about when you were taking a piss.
Alright, when they're immediately run opposite directions and...
Alright, Alex, I'm gonna throw you at the shark.
Let me know all flying enemies are in the plane of the page right now. I will let you know when they go above or below.
5 is not acted yet. Okay, Cole, power turn. How do you want to do this?
Do where you throw it and he bounces off it and then comes back. Like a yo-yo.
You don't need to grapple him to throw.
I can throw you at that shark. You get an automatic crit because he hasn't acted yet, and I can just pull you back.
Yo-yo him. Just
Well, okay. So, if he hits the shark, you both get knocked prone, which means that you both start falling. There's no prone condition in midair. Prone instead knocks flying enemies down to the ground.
They have flying speed of 0, which means...
Yes.
Wait, so if I attack him?
If you hit a guy in midair, if you throw him at the thing, and they collide without him doing anything else, your speed drops to 0.
Throw me next to it.
No, so I throw you.
You want to
attack with your rapier. You auto crit because this thing is not attacked yet because you're an assassin. You both get knocked prone because you still collide with it as you shank it. It starts falling. You start falling. I pull you back because we are tied together.
That will work. Okay. So, I want you to roll an attack.
That is a natural 1.
Are you shitting me? Are you shitting me? I'm sorry. You go. How long is your rope?
30
Like
feet.
30 feet.
Okay. So
He goes back and hits the bottom of the platform. He's like, goes all the way around.
you both collide, but you're not given the upper. Okay, hold on. How do I want to roll? So technically that's a miss. Not the worst possible
I think it's just an attack.
Okay.
I'm like, alright, throw me on 3. 1, and you just fucking throw me.
If you go wide, you don't hit. And you're attacking against this guy with a disadvantage.
But you can still make it.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say that would just be a flat roll because
I didn't account for the wind. I'm sorry.
You do have advantage on anyone who hasn't acted yet, right?
yeah,
Yes.
So
so it would be a flat roll.
Which is unfortunately no sneak attack for...
Unfortunately. It's that damn moth cloak. You throw it and it opens up again.
Yeah.
Well, you would still get crit, though.
Yeah, you get just a crit but no sneak attack.
Just crit.
Okay.
And then you get your bonus action as well for any shenaniganery.
Oh, that's yours.
Damn, fuck. Fucking that 1.
What's your Alistair?
Wait.
Did you roll a hit or no? Are you attacking or no? Yes or no?
I might as well at least try.
Okay. Roll a hit.
God damn it. God damn it! It rolled onto the fucking...
That's cocked. Roll again.
I'm gonna fucking...
You should have got the first roll.
Your
I might
bonus
have
action. What do you want to do?
This is the coolest thing we've ever attempted to do, and we have fucked it up.
The first semblance of teamwork between you two has gone.
Oh my god. I'm gonna fucking throw away all my dice.
He takes the natural 40 to make up for it.
What are you doing with your bonus action?
I don't know.
Wait, this is still
You're gonna
on.
yank him back?
Yeah, I'm just gonna pull you back.
Can
Yeah.
you throw twice on a turn, or is the throw limited to once a turn?
What are these?
Normally it's limited to once a turn, but you know, if someone's out there and you save it.
What are...
You wanna try again?
So is yanking him cost anything?
An action.
Can I just like run around? Can we try that? Do you want to try that again?
I can attempt it.
You would have
I
to
don't-
drop defensive stats.
And I don't have any more attacks. I literally only have
have a
a
bonus
bonus action.
You have a
I
bonus
don't-
attack.
But the only thing to know, if he throws you, he won't have another attack of action to pull you back up.
Couldn't you bonus action attack while he's still out there?
Yeah.
Okay, just do that.
It's gonna do like fucking no damage.
Still be a crit and still be damaged, and you still have a bonus action unless you're trying
That's like
to hide.
2d4.
Do you want to hide or do you want to get another?
I would rather just hide and
okay.
be able to fucking...
So normally you can't walk around pillars like that, but your Mako lets you double jump, so you can.
Oh, so I can go boop, boop.
Precisely.
And now your rope is going around like that.
Don't...
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Yeah, I'm sure nothing will happen.
Fine, and then I'm gonna hide, I guess.
From 5 specifically.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, because I'm in the view of pretty much all the other ones.
Okay.
Number 5
I'm gonna fucking...
Sharpin 5 goes right for Kairi.
Can I not be in the way?
He can attack her here. And his falling attacks have advantage because he has the slipper feature.
He didn't fall. He got a height of the level with us. Alright.
Gay.
Wait, real quick. I may have a thing. Try to fucking find it.
Hey, Sentinel, you want to take the Sentinel feat?
I'm going to brace. When a creature you see moves into reach that you have with a melee weapon you're wielding, you can use your action to expend 1 superiority die, make an attack against the creature. I'm going to attempt to grapple it while it is here, when it enters my range.
I need to check brace. Is that the official wording?
Yes, this is the official wording.
So,
I can use my reaction to attack as it enters my...
but a grapple's not an attack.
We rule the grapple as an attack sub-action.
I said that you could use grapple strike on reaction, not base grapple.
Fine.
Yeah. Because you can't like opportunity attack grapple.
Would you like to double dip, or just get an attack off? You can do it if you double dip.
I think it's worth it to try to... Yeah, fuck it.
So you get your attack and a grapple then, because how grapple strike redux works.
Okay, so 24 to hit.
That hits. Roll damage. Are you using your fist for this, I presume?
Yeah.
Yeah, you already got a defensive stance.
No, I can still be in defensive stance.
I thought. Oh yeah.
He didn't talk him.
Yeah, he didn't talk to me.
For 14 damage.
You take 5 damage from the shark skin.
Okay, just brace.
Oh no.
Brace off.
Recoil damage.
8 more damage on that for the first one.
How for total of?
14 plus 8, 22.
Gabe, when you make the guard shot.
Well, we will contest.
And then grappling strike.
15.
17.
Very good. You've successfully grappled him. It's now his turn again. He's instead going to target you with his bite.
I rolled 4 6s.
Shield is up.
Are you fucking kidding me? They get lunge. Well, I had that guy stop. Whatever. Okay. Shield is up. That's a miss. Yeah, wasted opportunity. Next one's a flat roll. That's a miss too. Okay. And he's grappled. Unfortunate.
Well, I at least accomplished something on my turn.
Kenji! It's your turn. What joy. Look at all this water.
Yeah. Seeing as how they are actively attempting to...
Did you see a canary on one of the sharks' backs?
On one of the sharks?
Yeah. I should have pointed that out earlier.
It's almost like they're creatures being controlled by the, demigod-like creature we're fighting.
I am going to go into...
Boy, I hope that was the right one.
Their attacks auto-grapple on hits.
Oh, I'd have to get rid of expended
So,
pieces.
if he would have gotten her, it would have been... You guys are playing defense, if you haven't noticed.
I would like to go into explosive breath rhythm.
Okay.
Everything is going into this.
Okay. Trigger.
Trigger is when something enters my range,
Okay.
as well as obviously the but that's I'll see that stuff.
It is the monk's turn. The monks move in. They surround all available... Oh my god, they're being smart. All available avenues of attack. And ready various actions. Shark 8 uses his predatory rush feature to dash and get his lunge. This monk gets an opportunity attack, or a ready to attack in. That's a hit.
Why did this guy not move there? What the fuck?
Undisclosed amount of damage.
Before he hits, the moment he enters my range, I am hitting him.
Okay. You would have resolved next.
I wanted to hit him before he struck with the flank.
He had not done anything yet. He was attacking him. You were next.
I thought he was attacking the Nimbus.
He is, but you would have resolved first.
Yeah, I misunderstood that the thing attacked first.
No, the monk attacked.
I misunderstood. That is a 23 to hit.
That hits. Roll damage.
Not that time. Explosive back kick.
2 slashing damage from retaliation.
I'm not concentrating on anything though.
Wow. Monsters get retaliation damage, but not me.
Yes. He fails to save.
Boingo, boingo. 20 feet back.
30. That way.
That way.
I don't think he's of movement speed to get back.
I need to roll damage for that. These are D10s because my damage dice is increased.
That's as far as he can go.
Actually,
He's going
up in the plane.
it's only based on arm strikes. So the first one's a D10, the second two are D8.
Got it.
So 9, 10,
That's 15 feet up.
13. That is 19 points of bludgeoning damage then.
Got it. It is Kairi's turn.
Kairi is going to reach a hand out, and she's going to cast her signature spell, Hellfire Cloak, on you, 25.
Yo, that's nice.
You have 20 temporary HP. Anytime anything attacks you directly, or anytime anything attempts to grapple you, they will take 20 fire damage.
Kairi's already whining about retaliation damage.
Don't hit the player, hit the game.
Wait, that's concentration.
No, it's not.
It's not. That's right. Okay. And then she's quick casting a firebolt to attempt to snipe number 5. That's a crit. She's at extended crit range.
Oh,
Because I don't think her too. No other reason.
Hey, she's got ruthless just like me.
She does. 5 takes an undisclosed amount of damage.
10. 10 uses his predatory rush. You're either ready to action.
Commence.
Yeah, I'll just hit it.
How many things can you ready?
Because I used a stance.
Oh, okay.
I basically just get 4 reactions. I get 4 attacks and actions. Because I use them all on my turn. I basically, as many as I wrap up on my turn. And so I use 3 on the kick before, and I get this last one, which is a 27 to hit.
That hits, what damage?
I'm using a slowing strike.
Okay. Kong save. Hell.
10 is slow. It's an S.
That is 10 points of bludgeoning damage.
And 10.
How much retaliation?
3.
Whatever.
Okay. You can unload the rest.
I'm out. I do 3 on the kick and then that last one there.
Okay. He gets 1 attack. No, he doesn't. Actually, yes, he does. From lunge. He's going to attempt to bite Nimbus. This is at advantage because he was descending. That's a hit. Nimbus, you take 11 piercing damage. You have been grappled. I need a concentration save. Check save whatever.
Oh, no save on grapple.
Auto grapple on hit, baby.
Oh, unlucky.
That is 8 to hit.
You have broken concentration.
Can I reconcentrate?
You may on your turn.
Is it an action or something, or is it?
It is a free action.
Oh, nice. Perfect.
Okay.
Start of the round. Start of the round. You have all progressed by 1. Something arrives out of the mist. It looks like
A hammerhead shark.
but it is rippling with electricity.
He's known as a thunderhead. And he casts spells. You can smell it on him. Don't ask how.
I can smell you.
Does it remind me of the Shrike?
A little.
Filthy caster.
If I cast, let's say I cast spontaneous combustion on someone who's grappling me. Ew.
I would say they would burn.
Doesn't affect me.
Being hunted by
No.
cool.
You do one of these and go get the plug off, and then you cast it away from you.
We're on fire. I am not on fire.
Oh, that's your earring. You like tilted your head, and all of a sudden there's just a glowing light coming from your shoulder.
What the
Cursed. I've seen the earrings, but it was just like super bright gold all of a sudden.
2 is first.
I have pretzel.
2
Pretzel.
is going
Yeah.
to...
I realized I closed it.
I opened it the first time. I can open it.
Attempts to go for you,
You're not
Kairi.
capable.
He descends.
Pretzel.
I did struggle the first time.
Yeah, you dropped the bag.
And that's a hit. You take 14 piercing damage. You have been grappled. On his second attack, he's going to use
Senji noise.
Teeth Rake. He shreds through your skin with his sharp teeth. I need you to make a con save, DC 15.
Fail.
You take a lot of damage. Hold on.
So 14 puts me at 90, and then this will put me at
21 damage, and
90.
more importantly, you are bleeding.
93rd.
Oh no.
You're still grappled. Actually, no. Yeah, you're still grappled. Sorry.
Then he's going to drag you by 1 tile.
You take 1d4 damage per tile.
That's 1 damage.
Damn it.
Bludgeoning.
Fuck you, man.
He was at the nice number.
Nimbus, it is your
You
turn.
heal by 1. Brad says so.
I would like to cast Spontaneous Combustion at 4th level and target bump, 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 bump.
What's a bunch of Christmas is?
Nimbus reminds us who
How
the leader
I
of the
believe-
party is.
Spontaneous combustion is concentration.
It is not.
It's
It's
not?
instantaneous.
Because it only triggers once, right?
Make sure you start concentrating again.
Yes.
Also that.
Okay. The Thunderhead passed, because he's high charisma. Stormfin failed, Stormfin failed, Stormfin passed. So we're looking at...
You have 4 total.
A number of individuals who are burning is this one, and the one who's slowed as well.
There were 4.
I roll 4.
Yeah.
8 is my total.
So 2
So
pass.
2, take 4,
Okay.
2, take 8. Natural 20 for re-getting concentration.
You don't have to roll, you just do it.
Oh.
Natural
Well, I don't have
Oh,
to-
Your next move is after 20.
25 now, sir.
Fucking power time, baby!
Wait, he takes 4 damage for starting my turn grappled.
You take...
No, this is automatic, this is not an attack.
I know. You take 2 piercing damage.
For being in a grapple with him. Because that's happened, it's right, that happened now to me.
Does he take 20 fire damage in retaliation from the burn cloak?
It's not an attack.
Okay.
But he will on his turn.
No, he'll just really drag you away with recoil damage until the burn cloak is off.
So he's grappled. I'm going to restrain.
Okay. 22.
24. 25.
Get fucked.
Restrained.
And then
Got too many tags on these guys.
this is 5.
Burning and restrained.
Baskin Robbins? Wow!
And then
Get one more tick.
hold the other attack.
Take it.
Oh, and that's another 4 piercing damage, by the way.
From
Recoil.
Restraining.
yes, no, interesting. Does that go into the temp HP?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. And I can't.
I can't believe Kairi didn't cast that herself. She needs that to prevent concentration rolls.
There is only like 2 angles to attack her.
Can I choke the shark?
You don't. It does not strike you as something that would cast spells.
Right, but for the 3rd layer of grappling.
You could, if you want to do that, and you do better to lock it into a headlock. Although you take extra damage.
It's already restrained, so that wouldn't do anything either.
His headlock locks in the current
Oh.
tier of grappling it is. He doesn't get to change it after that. But then they start doing damage.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay.
Headlock him.
I thought headlock was restrained.
27.
18. Okay.
He doesn't take damage this turn. We're all on the same turn. You could have been acting.
1 damage.
I was still letting you talk, and then I'll talk, and then I'm just gonna go boop, and then I'm gonna lean over and fucking shoot number 5.
Roll a hit. You have advantage. You're hitting.
Hi. I like those numbers. That's a 22.
That hits.
It should be a 25. You should have a plus 10.
Oh man, it's sneak attack.
What? I only have. Oh, I have plus 9. I don't know why I was thinking. It's a. Yeah. It's
Plus you have a plus 1. But you have a plus one.
No, the bow that only is damage. I think. Oh, I guess it's a plus 1 longbow. So, I didn't realize that it's blocking.
Just roll the damage.
Yeah.
For okay. Points. Roll the damage.
Yeah.
That's just not enough for the future.
Yeah.
Stormpin number 5.
Oh god, he's on fire. He's seen headlocks. Oh jeez. That's at the start of his turn.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Oh jeez. Oh god.
You can roll that.
1
day.
14, 24 plus 5 is 29 damage.
Bloody. Anything else, Alistair? Re-up on sneak?
Yeah, except can I use my moth clothes to jump?
Yes, you may.
And then I'm gonna specifically hide from number 2.
Got it. Roll stealth. Alright.
Yeah!
It's 5's turn.
That's much
He is
better.
going to not douse the flames. He's not very intelligent.
He takes 15. 14, sorry.
We are on death's door. He's going to attack you once. Go ahead and roll your d6 burning die.
Yeah, a 32.
A miss. He's going to attack once more. Go ahead and roll another d6.
1.
Okay. That's a hit.
He takes 25 damage.
He flies. For the damage that you would have taken, reduce armor or hellfire cloak by 11 HP.
How much you got left on it?
Look at the HP.
Who hellfire? Because it was 20 total, right? Not 25.
20 total.
Well, good thing I wasted headlock.
They have a smidgen.
Good thing I wasted headlock on a minion.
Not a waste. It was a good idea.
Disagree.
Okay.
The Thunderhead is going to line up a shot. Lightning bolt. Straight down this way.
I need a dex save from you and from Schultze.
I got it. Fail.
It's 15.
Fail.
Well, what did he get? Because he might use his favored by the odds thing.
7 plus, I think his dex is plus 3, puts at 10, favored by the gods.
Don't use it there. That's not worth it then.
Favored by the gods would pass.
I mean, yeah.
That's a total of 22 lightning damage. I need concentration checks from both you and Schultze. The monk also takes damage.
Hell yeah.
No, he doesn't.
Schultz passed the con save and passed the lightning.
Pass con.
That's gone. Very good.
Nice.
Kenji, it's your turn.
I do not appreciate being dragged by this thing. I am going to go into tunnel vision rhythm.
Okay.
And then shove action.
15.
Way higher.
Okay.
Bing. And then I'm going to. I think I am just going to, for now, stand here. Yes.
Okay.
Probably no one will help all.
The monks.
What?
All the ready actions except for the one that's next to 10 who attacks. He takes damage. 10 takes damage. Move on. Kairi.
Kairi is going to cast...
The good Storm 8.
Storm 8. Thank you.
He is slowed.
He is slow.
I'm hearing from him too.
Oh wait, no, he's not. My turn ended. Sorry, he's not.
Okay. That was 10 actually. Who was slow?
Oh, 10 was slow? I thought okay. Oh yeah. 8 was not slow. Never mind.
He's going to lunge down and attack Nimbus.
With advantage.
Nimbus!
Nimbus.
That's a hit. You take 12 piercing damage, and you're automatically grappled. He's
Wasn't I already grappled?
By 10.
He's going
Double
to
grappled now.
attempt
to rake into your flesh with his teeth. I want a con save. Also a concentration save. And then you'll roll it.
15.
4.
Con save.
That's pass. You take the damage.
Natural 20 for concentration.
Nimbus is the leader of this party, and she has just proven it over and over again.
Kairi's turn. Kairi is going to cast Fireball.
Centered on herself, obviously.
You're in the radius.
Yep.
Okay. Need a dex save, DC 16 from you.
Uh-oh.
Unfortunately, all of the guys pass, but they still take a significant sum of damage.
I take 15. I had a 15 on my save.
So you fail.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody takes half, which is 16 fire damage. From 2, 10, and 8. 10 is bloody. 8 is bloody.
I am bloodied. I also have to roll concentration on my foes. I do pass that.
Okay.
My good old Sam.
10 is on fire and slow.
That's a bitch.
One attack. Nimbus, go ahead and roll that burning die.
Get rid of this now.
Much damage. 1?
I'm rolling shit. Oh.
I see a 4.
I'm not roll it. I'm gonna leave the good.
I want a con save from you.
Another natural 20, right?
6.
Okay. You take 21 piercing damage, and you're bleeding.
How are you doing on health?
Feel good!
Oh.
I need a concentration check.
I would say I'm a dexterous.
Okay. That's
14.
That passes.
Looks like we all live another round.
Progressing forward, 2 days after the start this time. 1.
Another thunderhead appears.
God.
We shuffle some tiles.
Alright.
If we live through this round, we can use the crystal to speed run.
Everyone stand in as straight of a line as possible.
And a strong gust of wind appears. I want everybody to make a strength save. DC 13.
Alright, I got enough to catch Alistair as well.
15.
I'm making the water black.
I got 13.
Evil water.
Dumb, evil, pussy water.
Thankfully, you get caught by 25. Nimbus, you passed. Kenji, what was your roll?
Like 23.
Okay, you all pass.
On a strength save, right?
I start to feel it. I just hold the rope. You do not move. I rolled a 29.
All of those cast.
Kairi does not.
Cole, 29. You're fine. Also, this rope idea, probably one of the better ones that Alistair's had in a while.
This is thunder.
I'll take it, but fuck you.
You bitch.
You're
Kairi gets blown away.
complimenting me with a
Can I catch her with my reaction?
Do you want to use another superiority die?
Can I not use my reaction to... I'm
Do you have a feature that lets you do that? Do you want to use the opportunity? Do you want to use a brace, maybe? Or a grapple strike?
Well, you have to do both combined,
Would I have
right?
to do both again?
I would let you do one.
Yeah.
Okay. You managed to catch her.
Oh, fucking 29. I will hold everybody on this platform.
Stormfin 2. going to go in for the kill. He does a predatory rush, flies up and over.
No!
Nimbus, I want to remind you that bleeding means you can only be stabilized while unconscious by healing. You cannot stabilize naturally through death saves.
Does that mean every death save is a fail, or every just cannot save?
You will eventually fail. Saves will mean that you survive another.
It means you don't get a success, but you just don't fail, right?
That's a miss. Okay.
What is advantage? Damn.
He rolled a 2 and an 8. Nimbus, it's your turn.
Self-esteem cast Spirit Guardians.
No.
No.
You don't.
Do you have any teleportation spells? No mystique up?
I could turn into a different creature.
You could.
Yeah.
I can't concentrate
You
though.
can.
Wait.
You can
Oh no, I do
You
have
maintain
concentration, don't I?
concentration. You don't get to re-up it.
What's the highest health creature I can turn
Probably a
into?
giant eagle or a giant elk. One of those two. Because they're both CR1.
We go in giant in this bitch.
Oh, wait, you occupy. You'll just crush us. It's fine.
I can choose to crush not you.
No.
You have to hit
The optimal
I do there, right?
hit the
I
monk.
guess, yeah. The optimal crushing would be to just crush me in the process, but if you do not want to crush me.
Crush me! Crush me!
Because I don't want you to be in the same line as Shulstein when this thing lightning bolts and that thing lightning bolts.
Yes. All the people who are crowded together will be perfect for my AoE spell.
Oh no.
Don't look at me like that.
I'm fine. I'm outside of it.
You being fine is not integral to the mission.
Oh, I'm aware. It's the one time I'm not being targeted. It's annoying.
Oh, they not have a permaton up?
I'm trying my best here, Robert. I'm doing my best to keep everyone on the goddamn platform.
You know what? I've half health myself in this mission, in this fight alone.
You what?
I've got down to half health just by one of them bullying me.
I'm trying to keep them on the
You're in his
platform.
way.
I also got hit by a friendly firewall, which was unfortunate, but...
I'm the reason Alistair's still here, and Kairi's still here.
Let it be known that you are the primary thing protecting Nimbus at the moment.
Yes, I know.
I mean, I knew from the start that if he was gonna make me roll strength saves, I was gonna fail all of them, unless there's
It's
some
fine.
divine miracle.
It's fine.
Hey guys, let's get off the platform, maybe.
You know, something casts Bless. Even though he doesn't have it, and nor would he ever take it, he casts it.
Exactly.
Hold on. I will become...
Famous.
Yes. I'll do Direwolf.
Direwolf, is that a large creature?
Yes.
Okay.
Who are you crushing?
I have a wolf token on hand.
Bitch.
Where are you going? Goodbye, monk. Sad.
Monk S.
Not Norman!
Let it be known
That whoever gets displaced immediately gets knocked around. We get this, we get this, we get this, we get this. Nimbus, your token.
No, she went the other way.
This didn't display.
Oh, okay.
Here, and that's 4x4.
25, you and the shark collide. I need dex saves from both of you.
Dex save 13.
You both fail. You're knocked prone and you take a d6 of damage. 6 bludgeoning damage.
Sorry, King.
Would he take retaliation damage from the fire cloak?
Not an attack.
Not an attack.
Alright, goodbye fire cloak.
Anything else, Nimbus?
Temp HP gone.
I can't really do anything else.
No, Giga Chat.
Power turn, boys. Step it up.
Fuck shit.
Alright,
I'm holding Alistair and Kairi.
We
But I didn't let you know
we
you can't
should...
re-up
I
on
got the
concentration
shit out of
while wild shapes, right?
You don't have to
I
hold
didn't
me
say that.
anymore. I'm on the
No,
platform.
but it doesn't change anything. I'd rather not die.
Okay. Got it.
You had concentration still
Yeah.
before going.
Yeah.
What is number 4?
He's covering his concentration.
Thunderhead, right there.
Oh wait, that's I
That's the
couldn't.
lightning bolt boy.
I couldn't see which one was number
It's
4.
16. 16 initiative.
Okay. Fuck, I can't hide from him here, can I?
No.
Fuck. You guys could go out there and stab them together.
I think trying to keep Kairi on the platform is more of a priority.
No, you're correcting me.
As I set her down. How are you doing?
How are you?
How's she looking?
Wet.
Wet.
Well, you know, what can I say?
Shut the fuck up.
Woman only if you're Siri.
Oh, I got enough ominous humming what to move.
Should I just try to shoot 4?
I don't think it's worth shooting them. I think it's just worth trying to get the people off of,
You need to think differently than normal. You are playing defense here.
As in defend these two from a lightning bolt.
I didn't defend these nuts.
Damn.
How's the diagonal dex?
Has 2 been attacked or hurt like at all?
He's been a little stretched.
Do we want to try to just
Better than
one-shot
mine.
2?
Let me attack first, because I think... Because I hid from 2 originally. Will I still be hidden from him?
You have to find out.
Okay, I'm just gonna let me just stab him and see if I'm
You
hidden.
cannot attack him from that angle. You have to shift to here.
Or that works too.
Yeah, there you go. I'm gonna fucking shank him.
You're hidden.
I was gonna say, I hope
Also
I'm
quite
hidden.
game.
I rolled a 30.
He is not, actually.
Well, and because you're within
Oh.
5 feet, yeah, it does.
You're too close to that.
Did Nimbus not target him with that though?
She not. She did not attack.
Looks not, that's a
First on the attack.
23.
23.
24, my
That
bad.
hits. Sneak attack who?
Sneak attack.
Oh, who's prone? Sorry.
Yes, he is prone.
Oh wait, so that's crit?
No. It just
No.
means that you had advantage no matter what.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
You're also prone.
I stood up.
I stand up.
I want to see it.
27 to hit.
I want to see you stand up.
27 to hit for 17 bludgeoning damage.
He's prone. You have to just unload him to him. It's only
15.
when all the attacks are done.
20, 25.
25. You can take 6 retaliation damage.
No, 25.
25.
25 then.
He's bloodied.
30. Even.
30 damage. Incognito.
Incognitus. I'm gonna move here and I'm gonna hide.
I think you should give Nimbus room to move back. Is my opinion.
This is like...
I think you should do it. Our monk friends should be moved back here.
On their turn.
Should, yeah, on their turn.
Do you wanna scoot 25 or... Yeah.
Alright, we have the rope here to help hold... Alright, then I will...
There's a railing.
Should I use my bonus action to brace Kairi?
Are you dropping the shield?
No.
Then you
Yeah,
can't.
do it.
Yes,
No
okay.
one's targeting you anyways. If they do
Yes.
target you, it's good.
Okay.
To help support her.
Thunder number 4!
Uh-oh. Bye-bye, team.
He is going to cast... First he's going to move in.
Suck my dick.
That's not close enough. There we go.
Alternate discharge. I need a dex save from you, Nimbus.
That is a 20.
You pass. You take half damage, and no attacks jump to people next to you. Which you're in a wet environment, so they would have normal. 4 lightning damage. I'm going to do a concentration save with that, please. Extra concentration on the save. Kenji, it's your turn.
Yes! Nat 20! Woo!
Steel trap! There you go, activated! Steel trap.
I think it is a little wise to do this.
Spartan kick, Nimbus off.
Are you leaving several people's attack ranges?
Well, I'm sliding, is what I'm doing.
Homosexual.
Bing, bong. I will end up taking an attack of opportunity from 10, just because it's the way I have to move.
That's a miss.
Okay.
Are we water walking? Go boom!
5, 10, 15.
You mean when I walk?
Okay, I'm in range of everyone. Hour of reaping.
I will be so sad to see this go. Alright, we will start with the important people, the casters. That's a fail from both.
Common L.
Bitch made.
Okay. So let's go down.
You know what next round is? It's fighting time.
Here.
So next round,
Right end.
we skip it.
Yeah.
Right end. Right end.
We skip it. We
Not
literally
Right
go
end.
gamer coin. Skip it.
Head we skip, tails we skip.
Anything else?
We
I we
skip.
skip.
Okay.
That will be...
We're not even halfway done with this one.
I'm planning
That'll be
ahead. It's
Okay.
called cheating.
Actually, wait.
Yeah, that's what
That's-
it's called.
I am going to move... because I can fear them afterwards. I'm going to... I can maneuver through allies, right?
Yes. That's a lot of ally space.
Yes. I'm going to move there. That way they can't fly above and head that way. They have to.
Can you sneakily slide through everyone?
These monks will stay where they are. She's completely covered except for aerial attacks. Actually, we will go. He can't move there. Slide through here. Here.
Passes the check. They dish in on that guy. Damage is taken. Significant. That guy attacks 8. That's a miss. Okay.
Kairi!
How much did you like Hellfire Cloak?
It was very useful for temp HP. It only got triggered once.
Would you like it again?
Sure.
Alright. Hellfire Cloak again.
Selfish. You haven't even got lost to actually see it.
That is a
Yes, I have.
costly slot, by the
15.
way.
No, that doesn't count for you. That's
I assumed you would do something else. I'm not going to complain, though.
Okay. Stormfin 10 is Fritone and Burning.
Wait, could you pass Hellfire Cloak on Nimbus in dog form?
Yes!
Could you do that, please?
Yes!
Thank you.
You've been Hellfire Cloak. You have 20 temporary HP. Anytime you get attacked, the other guy takes 20 damage, which is very relevant because Ted is going to attack you. Get ready, your burning dice. He's
Happy.
making 2 attacks. So
I am too. I
he-
just didn't think about it until you mentioned something.
Is number 8. He's frightened, right?
Yes.
He has disadvantage on both of those attacks.
I'm aware. He missed one. He hit through. Disadvantage. On the other, you're going to take 11 piercing damage. I need a concentration save.
Nope, it's temp HP.
That's true.
And it takes
And I
20.
regret to inform you, he's been obliterated.
You got 9 temp left.
Women with children.
Wait, did the big Thunderbird not go?
I forgot to move him.
He can't move closer. I don't know, putting that out there real quick.
He is going to cast Ball Lightning.
He places it here, and then rams it into Schultzing.
I need a dex save at disadvantage.
Somebody else roll it this time. Cole, go for it.
Okay.
I've had those nat 20s, right?
You have.
You got this.
8.
That's a fail. He takes a total of 15 lightning damage. I need concentration.
Okay,
I got the
don't worry.
concentration. No, I got the concentration.
If you fail, we're not progressing.
What? No, wait,
No, we have 2 people up.
Oh, that's true, sorry.
Yeah.
Come and gave mistake.
Well, we progress just barely. If you can survive till the end of this round and you use the skill, right, you will win. But you have to survive one more round.
Oh, I thought you said we had 4 rounds total. We could use the Solar Right to skip 1. Is it 5 rounds total? We skip 1 to Solar Right?
Oh, sorry, you guys are counting right. You can go.
Yes,
Ryu nods and he holds the Solarite aloft. How do you guys want to do this?
I'm chomping a bitch. I gotta use the wolf bite.
You gotta use the wolf bite. Okay.
Fight ends. He turns to dust in my maw.
As you guys bish and bash, the Solarite gleams and it glows and it dulls. The Sunshaft speeds forward.
All these guys get left behind in the dust.
Oh, they can't follow us with our reaping. I'm so scary.
Yes.
You are about to hit the side of Il Shala.
The side of it? We're gonna crash?
No.
Oh no.
Guys, the first Ilshala has been hit.
Shut the fuck up.
I want another strength save as another gust of wind blows across.
27, I'm bracing Kairi and holding Alistair.
I rolled on an 11.
Goodbye.
Nimbus?
10.
All of you get thrown off the side except for 25. But 25, as Ryu lowers the solarite, he turns to you, he plants a foot in your chest, and he kicks.
What the fuck? I'm holding two people and he Spartan kicks me?
See you later, undead. And he spits in your
We
direction.
literally. Oh my god.
This is for earlier.
We literally.
As I get pushed, I'm re-breaking your jaw next time I see you.
You grab him?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay. Grapple contest.
Let's go with the two people who let them fall.
12.
25.
Oh!
You take him with you.
Wait, I don't need to be holding on to him, because I could be holding him use the
You're
rope.
all
I grab him by the shirt.
and falling. And it's not too fast, but it's not too slow either. You pass through one of the storm clouds. A swarm of fish begins to engulf you. And then you're all spat out the other end in disparate directions.
How much time do we have?
for a second, then slowly
Like
slide
multiple
through.
seconds?
It's like Jello.
Yeah.
Multiple seconds.
As I grab him, face to knee.
Oh, fuck! That's not a big roll for that. He eats shit. You both get knocked out in another direction. You and Kairi get thrown out
You get pulled with me.
in another direction. You and Alistair.
No, you pulled with me.
yank on the rope. One of the fish caught it.
Ah, fuck.
A canary lands on your shoulder very briefly, and if a bird could smile, you swear it smiled at you.
Can I use dexterity to grab it?
It's too far.
What happened to Kenji is he hit the cloud, he hit the belt, and slowly slid through.
The canary?
Yeah, you just said it landed
Yes,
on
you
my
meant.
shoulder.
Sorry, I thought you meant the rope.
No. Oh, god damn it.
The canary whispers at you, "This is what happened."
It's a dirty 20.
You grab it.
I fucking yank it out of the sky, and it's like...
If I have more time after breaking his nose, 25 is so unbelievably pissed that he trusted this dude. It is to the chin, over and over. Every 6 seconds of falling is 3 swings.
God damn, this man's gonna be dead.
I don't care.
Thankfully,
Omni-Man 2.
Yes.
you are in the middle of the floating archipelago of islands. You all land in scattered directions.
Oh, I'm still holding on to him. He is the cushion to my land as well.
Yes.
Damn.
This is Superman versus fucking Zod.
You two hit the
Fuck
ground
you, bro.
hard. Nimbus and Kairi. Kairi manages to cast Featherfall on you two.
Yay, you don't die. Woo!
You do.
I feel so.
You still fall? Alistair!
Evasion.
Am I close enough to him that I see him like slow down and I'm like,
Yeah.
yoink!
Your moth cloak.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Do you double jump just before you hit the ground?
Yeah.
It's enough to slow the momentum, not to stop you entirely.
Me, when I do the shield jump in Breath of the Wild right before I hit the ground to prevent all fall damage.
Me when I murder a man while we're falling.
I want deck saves from you two. I want...
No, he is the target.
Okay,
He is the
you're
target.
eating shit. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Oh, another.
I'm eating shit.
Hey,
Look at him
bro.
eating shit.
Yeah. Okay, actually, my.
What did you get?
We both did 20.
Alright, you successfully land... Well, you hit a pillar! Careening through space. You slowly slide down. Oh, you feel around.
Wow.
Actually, you're in good condition.
Fuck yeah! I have no fucking. I can't get to take damage.
You also see 6 feet away the tied rope, the severed end of the rope you were tied with.
Yeah. I think like portability, like gets legs to spiral down it like running style.
Fucking hook. No, you just hook your.
You
leg
become
around each other.
Sonic.
Yeah.
Into the ball.
Nimbus, you and Kairi both have your slope significantly lessened and your weight lessened as well. You're falling very slowly now, but you are getting blown away very quickly.
Oh no.
Do you do anything at all?
Flying creature. Do it. Carry them.
What was I gonna say? You
You're safe at the moment, but you're getting blown away pretty quickly. Do you do anything? Do you trust in fate to carry you somewhere safe, or do you take matters into your own hands?
I think we pissed fate off last time. I think we pissed fate off last time.
Yeah, I'll wild shape into a flying. I'll do a giant vulture.
Okay. You grab Kairi, I presume?
No.
Yes, I grab Kairi.
To kick a Chad face? No.
You see what looks like 3 islands nearby, enough for you to quickly dive into them before the storm takes you away. One of them has a light, probably from a fire. One of them is completely obscured. Lots of water, you think. Probably easy to land. The third one is the closest, but it's completely dark. Lots of structure. Jagged silhouette.
While she's thinking, I have words to exchange with this guy as
What's
we're
yours?
falling. Okay. Just wanted to make sure that didn't get skipped.
Oh.
Go ahead, sorry.
There looks like a fire in the distance on one island, lots of water on another, and a dark, jagged silhouette that one's closest.
Go water.
Okay. You managed to successfully land, no checks needed. In the water, you both kind of careen and skim, and then you land safely on the shore of this giant puddle, most of which is pouring off the side of this island. You see a few other ones nearby. You think you could fly to them very shortly, very quickly, without being blown away. We'll get back to you in a second. 25. You and Mr.
25.
Asshole are careening through space.
I have words while we're falling.
Yes.
So 25 is so unbelievably livid, while holding him by the shirt collar. He's more speaking to himself as he is pummeling this dude. But to him, he was like, why? Why'd you do it? I tried so hard. I tried so fucking hard to be polite. I'm respectful. Nobody gives me shit. I hit him until we collide. He is not allowed to speak.
You hit the ground hard. No choice of direction, no choice to go anywhere. You both take 32 falling damage.
Holy
He
fuck.
looks like he's at the end of his rope.
Dude, that's like literally half my health.
Okay, so we crash.
Crated.
25 just stands up.
Most of his teeth are knocked out.
Fucking dust himself.
He's lying pretty
Nah, 25 doesn't give a fuck.
He slowly picks himself up.
I look around really quickly to try to assess my situation.
Let me check my notes.
No, none of you guys are around. 25 can be as angry as he wants to be. This is fantastic.
No me gusta.
You appear to be in a large collection of rubble, which has been smashed together. Pretty bare.
Like inside like a building almost?
Nope.
Like
it's careening through the storm.
Okay.
Flying at high speeds. In fact, it seems you did not fall into it, rather it swam into you two.
I don't see anybody else, so just me
you
and
and this
Fuckface.
fucker. Yep.
This is Rio, right?
Yep. He slowly begins to pick himself up. You see his spirit shimmer for a second, like flashes, and then it dims like a broken light bulb.
I'll walk over and I'll like manhandle, grab him by both shoulders and stand him.
He's still clinging to that soul rack for his dear life.
I will take that from him.
He's holding on to it very tightly.
That will also hurt
Why?
me greatly.
You. I know what you are.
The dog.
Sentinel. Scum.
Spits into the dirt.
I'm still like I'm holding.
Not to piss you off. He's just spitting blood out of his mouth.
Sentinel scum.
What?
You ever met one before?
No.
Yeah. 25 can't really smile as he has a stone face, but he is smiling.
I assume your grip tightens.
Yeah.
Do it. Finish me off.
Any specific reason you hate me personally?
Your blasphemy.
Good enough for me.
You kill him?
Yes. I'm sick of this shit. 25 tries so hard to be polite.
I'll make you roll for this one.
Okay.
I will make you roll for this one.
Dirty 20.
22.
Oh, for strength check? And then
grapple.
24.
Man, can't you have to be the kind one? We need a kind person in our party. Man, I don't step up to the role.
25 is alone at the moment. He is allowed to be as rageful as he would like to be. He tries so hard, and none of you are around. For all you know, this man fell, and I never saw him. And I never saw him.
I don't know what happened to him.
Okay. Snap! The neck cracks. He falls to the ground. Limp.
Can I even pick up the solarite?
You can.
Okay.
It burns your skin.
Anything visible occur with his divine spirit as you guys?
What is that?
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to rush ahead.
I'll try to put it in my backpack.
Okay. In total, you took 6 radiant damage.
Okay. Is it burning me through the backpack?
Nope, just when you were picking it up.
Okay.
Well. Okay. This is a good ending point for tonight, or we can continue if you all want.
I'm down to continue.
I'm down to continue as well. How are you going, Ren?
I don't have anything.
Cool.
What
He's asking if you want to keep playing.
No, you're done?
No, I'm very tired.
Okay.
Okay.
I feel like this is a decent spot to end anyway. Of like us being scattered to the wind, like fucking leaves.
That's the name of the sub-arc.
What?
Like wind.
Really?
In my notes, yeah.
Scattered like wind, not scattered in the wind?
No.
Scattered like wind.
Okay. I did not think you would kill him.
I didn't think he was gonna deliberately betray me.
Yeah, like bitch. The dude was like, yeah, you know what? Fine, I'll let you guys come up here. I won't even stop you. All you have to do is kill the other monks who are on the floating island. And we're like, no, fuck that. We have no qualms with these
You
people.
saw their faces; they looked shocked.
That we wouldn't do it?
No, when they kicked him off.
Oh, so this was him acting alone. What a dickhead. Man.
Hey.
You're gonna be like, I don't know, man, he fell, and his face is, like, flat.
No, I'm leaving his body here. Like, I'm not gonna fucking drag him around with me.
Well, I'm gonna be sure.
Do you want to describe what happens to his divine spirit then?
I am curious.
Before the end of the session?
No.
Okay.
I'll leave it a cliffhanger. Not because I need more time. I decided to do with it, but we'll get to that next time.
Oh,
That's
next
a
time
fine
on
ghost.
Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, Mangusta.
No, man.
Oh, Mangusta.
Lots of excellent character moves today. Good job.
Oh, yeah, I had a question. We weren't even asking today because I figured we wouldn't get to it today. Does Kenji actually know his father has 2 divine spirits, or does he think that was part of his dream? Suspicion? Okay.
Yes.
But it's not a publicly known fact.
You know that he has it. You know that it's irregular. You don't know if it's bad. You don't know how.
Is it a publicly known fact?
Yeah. Okay. For the most part.
And also, Kenji has no idea that 25 killed this man.
Holy shit, you actually fucking killed him.
Kenji has a high insight check.
Holy shit, you actually fucking
Has
killed
a
him.
low deception.
Holy shit, you actually fucking killed him.
Was I not supposed to?
I didn't think you would. That was. I didn't think you smuggled it. I just made many of your choices. That was not one of them.
Yeah. So, weren't you complaining that we don't have any kind people in the party? Isn't that your job then to step up and ask them to
It was nothing about kindness. It was specifically the hope that Kenji had when we started all this and everybody was like depressed about being in the time loop. Kenji was just like, nah, we can make the most of it.
That would be what you would consider a crime of passion. That's one of those things where it wasn't deliberate. Like, you didn't premeditate killing him. It was
Cool defended murder.
Yeah.
I'm saying that we can't. It would be labeled as a crime of passion, like, realistically.
I defended myself.
Okay, I want to make 2 statements as well. That would not have happened if you didn't let the monks join you, obviously.
I didn't want to, but everyone else was like, okay, and I was like, whatever.
I do want to say that battle would have been 10 times harder without all those monks' body blood. And they did significant damage to some of those guys. Where's Chelsea?
Not existent.
I also want to mention, none of you know it. You can insight check it, but you would have no specific reason to look for it.
Oh, Libis, can I have
Also,
your token back?
If you forget,
Thank you.
25 is a war criminal from the past.
Oh.
Murder is not a new thing to him. He is just trying most of the time to be a good
Also, you're surprised that the dude who fucking murders people for a living is justifying murder?
No, you're close to justifying it.
We're not playing the game anymore. That was cold.
Your point?
That was my point. There's no more elaboration. That was enough.
That wasn't okay. I'm not like.
I was like, see, that's a joke! Bro, it's not a joke anymore!
If this was real life, I would have been like, this is bad. Like, you should definitely seek help, but.
Oh, I'm so excited for this next fight. It's going to be so much fun.
I'm so confused.
I love split party dynamics. I love split party dynamics.
Why is it only us two?
Well, it was going to be you and Nimbus, but I decided to get.
I was gonna say, we're very, for the most part, we're pretty conflicting.
Yeah.
If it was me with Jimbers, or me with Kenji,
Yeah. I didn't think that would be productive because you've been very mean to me.
They're
Well,
both mean to each other.
Nimbus is, well, okay. It's not
mean to everybody.
It's not deliberately mean on Kenji's part. From my perspective, it's not deliberately mean. It's just Kenji being Kenji, and it's coming off as rude. It's not intentional.
Yeah.
Like, he's not intending to be rude or malicious.
It's not as
anything.
targeted as Nimbus is to Kenji.
Be nicer to her, and then she'll be nicer to you.
I was nice for a long
He
time.
apologized today.
That's true. He did apologize for that.
I've also been nice for forever, by the way. It was literally 2 seconds
Apologize
ago.
instantly followed up by saying, I just don't think we should adventure together.
I think
we're breaking
for
up.
this.
I think we need to be seeing other parties.
I think I don't conform to any party, actually. I've got a party.
Oh. Next dude. Well, split party dynamics are so much fun. We'll get to do some next time.
I actually fucking killed him. You're right.
We actually fucking kill him.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna stick 25 with this guy who he fucking hates for a whole little session, and they're gonna blossom and grow together in friendship and understand that they're
Fucking dead.
You fucking killed him. You fucking killed him.
I mean...
And you know what? I like this better. Fuck you.
Now that's more concerning.
I like this better because I get to do something evil and devilish, and it's gonna fuck everybody up.
Fuck yeah. You are gonna have consequences of your actions. You even fucked around, now you're gonna find out.
Yes, there will be consequences, and you will not like them. Oh, Brad will like them 25 minutes.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, that's divine. Am I gonna get a divine spirit? Can I have his?
We'll find out.
You having a divine spirit will kill you.
Or would it do the exact opposite?
Make him more immortal.
Brad talking about jumping in front of a car.
Yeah.
Will this kill me?
Yeah.
Or will this turn me into a car?
We're being enveloped by what's essentially acid to me, kill me.
No, see, I'm gonna get the divine soul, and it's gonna cure my undead condition.
That's not possible. Sorry.
Yeah.
No. The only cure for undead is to die. Again.
Or a resurrection spell can do it.
Not in my game.
not in my campaign.
25 has the slightest inclination of an idea of a way to cure his undead state.
Oh my god, you're fucking good. Jesus. Jesus.
Can't. Oh.
I had every grounds to.
Also, direwolf biz.
Direwolf.
Face direwolf.
Highest HP.
Direwolf.
Huh?
What are the highest HPs
Oh, yeah.
for
First one.
CR1?
First one. I did not intention to bully you there.
37.
Half of those attacks are meant for Solcy, but he's not here, and I felt like it would be rude to
I
attack
don't know why
him.
my legs are so...
I think the dodge action
Tactic
was criminally
items
underrated
there.
in that session.
Absolutely! Advantage on deck saves! Come on, people!
I was going to dodge and then I got grappled, so I'm like, ah!
My legs hurt from it.
Because I can't dodge when my speed is 0.
I'm gonna fight an angelic ghost.
That's not what's gonna happen.
There's not.
I don't know. I don't know what you're thinking, but I might be thinking something different this time.
I'm gonna fight an angelic ghost.
All I care about is getting this goddamn cog.
I have a general idea.
25's not gonna reunite with you four. I hope you guys are prepared for the boss fight without me.
What?
I'm gonna die to this angelic ghost that's gonna one-shot me.
Come on, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
You're right. It'll be a multiple shot because I technically still have hollow.
He's undead, taking radiant damage. What do you want?
I'm gonna die, and that's fine.
You'll be fine.
You'll be out of the loop.
Yeah, I'll see you guys next loop.
I'll see you in the car.
You can hang out with
He's gonna kick you off again.
Faust.
He's gonna repeat
Chat
that
face when you don't remember things. Face.
I was about to call him Floyd.
I'm gonna let
I was like, F word.
fall in the tower.
What would even happen if you released him? Like, he wouldn't go back to the time loop, right? Because he's...
We have no idea.
I'm leaving that as a mystery. Normally I like to drop little hints, not do that. It's fake mystery.
Me too.
Good night.
Can I use the save point and then go back if I don't like the results?
This is not fair.
Oh my God, it's time!
We're never gonna start a loop where it's like we're on a card. Oh, you're finally awake.
That's the corruptor.
That's the Poemac. I hope
someone picks Poemac as playable characters, so the Fallen Arc.
No, I wouldn't just
One of them.
I would just Poe to be a chosen, and I want Poe to be a chosen and Max to be brought along with him.
Oh, that would be so funny. That'd be so cute and shenanigans. That would actually.
Okay, I should get going.
Bye-bye. I actually killed him.
You actually fucking killed him, Jesus.
I don't know. I can't blame him.
I thought you might kill him, not immediately.
Brad is stepping on Kent's edgy toes right now.
He should just separate the whole party.
I'll live for this shit.
SMH.
How am I stepping on your edgy toes?
Yeah.
This was the problem that 25 had this character.
Let me know. It was very important that none of you fell until the end, or else you would have actually fallen and not be saved by Highlands.
It's a maximum of 20d6, and I was just thought, so I could have lived anything.
Robert, 25 started with wanting to just murder everybody that got in his way. Y'all told him murder is bad, so he's trying to do better, and every time he attempts to do better, it blows up in his face.
What?
This is the explosion of the past, however many being taken out on one guy.
The lives of people don't weigh heavy to 25.
You 4 do. 5. You 5 do.
I'm the
So there's your also.
Alistair and 25 are very similar in that.
You just fucking...
Except your
He
justification...
tries so hard.
Your justification...
So hard. That makes it so great that you never make any progress.
You take like one step forward, you just took like 12 steps back.
Because you keep trying, you don't make progress, it really brings out the courage and the determination of trying.
I don't have my support group here with me on this scenario.
Thanks for coming, thanks for playing, drive safe, be based, you know.
Is Kenna gonna be back tonight?
Doubt it.
Okay, I'm not gonna move my car then.
Oh, are you parked in the corner?
Yeah, I'm parking Kenna's spot.
I'm sure he'll park in your spot if he comes back. Yeah, if he's not, I don't know. Maybe you should move, I don't know.
You're fine.
I don't know.
Yeah. I should have just parked the truck in the garage because I was being lazy and I didn't.
I want you to text me what you think's gonna happen. Sure.
Everything's going to explode. We all die. Loop over.
25 is a barbarian moonlighting as a fighter. He is as rageful as everybody else and tries to not.
Saying that your barbarian is moonlighting as a fighter is like saying that
just for the rage,
your taxi driver is moonlighting as an Uber driver.
Just for the rage aspect. Because I wanted to multi-class and somehow add rage, because I think it would be fitting for 25, but...
Oh my god, you fucking killed him. You actually fucking killed him. I thought there was going to be build-up to it. No, you just fucking killed him.
Well, how could there have been build-up to it?
That's the point.
Because it's not going to happen. Walk me through your train of thought of, well, so what build-up could there be?
Was that you two were going to be put in several situations where you would have to present each other as vulnerable so that both of you would survive. You two would build some kind of respect or trust, but at the end, you would either fought each other based on the beliefs that you had dictated to each other, or you would have fight each other, or you would have become not friends but respected comrades.
That's fair.
I will say the respected comrades ending, I was not expecting it in the slightest. I just wrote it in case you decided to show mercy for some godforsaken reason.
No, not with nobody else around.
Holy shit, you fucking killed me.
There you go, Gary.
25 is extra respectful with you all around. He makes an effort, and it never fucking pays off. I fucking killed him and Gabe's not, doesn't know how to feel.
1 second, I got...
Hello? I fucking killed him.
I wanted to murder so many NPCs.
Okay, good night.
Good night.
Have a good night.
What was that?
Someone's trying to get into the apartment right now, and they just called my number randomly, asking to be let in. And so I basically
How they get your
hung up.
number?
Well, because they have a big thing on the front desk
Oh.
where it's like, which resident do you want to call? And you can call someone if they...
Oh, I hate that.
They just don't happen to call.
I don't want people getting my number.
Right.
That's terrible.
What?
I don't want people getting my number. That's terrible.
Well, they don't get my number. It's basically just a big machine. It doesn't
Oh.
say, so like, here is the number you're calling. It just says
Okay.
calling this person.
I still don't like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I should have recognized it as a boss, but I didn't.
See, I like your idea, Robert, but it doesn't do what I want it to do.
Yes.
Can I hear his idea if it's not
Nope.
correct?
No, it's close.
It's close. I want certain things to happen, and certain information needs to be relayed.
Mm-hmm. I thought for the other character and for my father, that's kind of how it happened.
Yes and no. Yes, it's very. I've not really developed it much because
Yeah.
I don't want to.
I don't want to.
For to read LAZP when it's more mysterious.
Yes.
It's more mysterious.
Mm-hmm. Also, I don't know how much you guys caught on to that.